I forgot my glasses. Hold on, let's see if these ones are.
Ooh.
How's it going? Welcome to my so-called life. It is Monday night because it's Monday. You're not hallucinating. I am wearing gold glasses because it's that kind of day. How are you doing? Shalom. And my Bluetooth is on. Good gravy.
I am absolutely amazing. Can you just tell by my voice just how freaking amazing I am? No, I know I'm actually good. Thanks.
Oh.
Great to see you, Shalom. Hold on. I gotta take some breaths. How's it going? Twinny McTwin from the Twin Planets playing first base for the Minnesota Twins, former star of the show Twin Peaks.
Well, I had a hard time catching balls on first base today. It was raining. I was falling asleep. It was horrible in school today. But I'm here now. I took a nap. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Great to see you. How's it going, Baba? Judy, great to see you. Mona, hello. I did post a short because it's spring break. So I have the opportunity to stay up all night and sew now. And I'm thinking about chunky green tweed pants. Talk me out of it.
No, I'm not going to talk
No.
about it. I like it.
No.
I do.
I have to see if I have enough.
Talk me into talking you out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, he looks good in pants. Shalom, I gotta tell you what I'm gonna send him later.
Uh-oh. Great to see you, Mona. Hello. And before we go off, I am so excited to hang out with Mona this weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Jealous.
1 o'clock your time.
Okay.
William,
is this going to be like the real hanging out? Like hanging out
in
real life?
Going on her stream.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang it. And also, hello, everybody. You're all beautiful and wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm walking around turning on my 50 monitors.
I don't even have my chat on. Oh my word. Where am I?
I thought I was prepared.
Oh, hey Rita, how are you? I thought I saw you.
Hey Rita, hello. Chunky Tweet is itchy though. Sometimes I think I have either a lower or higher tolerance because it's not itchy to me. But I do line almost everything.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna be the Tweed family, because I am the sister of Sherlock Tweed, I think my name is gonna be Chunky Tweed.
Oh.
Chunky Tweed is the greatest name of all.
I'm so glad that you have a nickname now. So I'm just gonna call you Chunky.
Yep.
Chunky Tweed.
Chunky
Can I say it with a southern accent?
Yes. You have to.
Chunky
you have to
Tweed.
say Chunky Tweed.
Chunky Tweed.
I'm Chunk.
I love it. I don't even have a southern accent, but I'll try.
Hey, Andrea. Hello. Great to see you.
Yes.
Great to see you. Welcome.
Hi, Andrea.
Do you know
Joyce.
I have no idea. Well, I do know why, because I was stuck in a line with people taking forever. I bought this yesterday. I haven't had Mountain Dew probably in 15 years. The power of advertising works. It was sitting there and I was like, hey, I'll just get a Mountain Dew.
Do you feel electrified? Do you feel the sugar going through you?
I feel the sugar in it.
Oof.
Yes, Rita, I am itchy, but I will keep you warm, okay?
Yes. Oh, I love that. Oh. So I'm here with Chunky Tweed and Captain Tweed.
Chunky Tweed is just one of the greatest names. And it comes on the tag and it says Chunky Tweed.
It says Chunky Tweed.
That's a distinction of Tweed.
I think we should, instead of the twin counter this week, should be a Tweed counter.
Well, Twinny McTwin from the Twin Planets, playing first base for the Minnesota Twins. I take the twin counter, very serious twin.
Okay.
So can she be Twinny McTweed?
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Patent pending, patent pending.
Patent pending.
You have your magic wand out tonight. Shalom.
Mom, I'm
You were
loving
like,
you.
I name you.
Yeah. We all get, I think all of us
Oh,
in this space get
I'm
tweed
changing my name.
names. We all get 20 tweed names. I am Chonk or Chunky Tweed. William is the captain. And we got 20 McTweed over here.
20 McTweed. I got it.
It makes you sound like you're wearing overalls and you're walking on the street with a fishing pole. Where you going,
Right.
20 McTweed? Going fishing.
Going fishing.
Fishing.
I'm fitting to do some fishing. I'm gonna set myself down.
Oh, we're having so much fun. This is great. I love it. My Monday was a drab, y'all.
Yeah,
A
today was
drab.
terrible.
It is
Monday.
raining.
Oh, do you think I have enough for pants?
You have enough for pants. Oh yeah.
Oh, look
Yep.
how green that chunky tweed is.
Ooh,
Camera does not do it justice sometimes.
That sure is
Ooh.
chunky.
it's some chonk. Did you know, William? No, you didn't know because you were probably still sleeping in like a teenager. I went and watched Joe on stream today.
Oh,
The
yeah.
lovely, sweet Joe. She told me I had to behave myself. And
Yeah.
so and I was good. And I was good and I held my tongue. I behaved. I was being have.
No, you know what? I was waking up. I live that midnight life. I am a real life third shifter. So I watched it, but I was like one eye open.
Yeah. And then that new guy, who was I talking to? Shalom, what was his name?
Oh,
The
it was
paranormal
like
guy.
paranormal poet.
Yeah. Joe goes, yeah, he's in the West Coast. I was like, oh, West Coast, I can hang out with you. I do that.
Leaky tweed. Uh-oh.
Oh, we need a leaky tweed.
Yep.
That's gonna be the name of my tweet
That's
line.
better than moist tweed.
Moist tweed just sounds like a rash.
Wait.
waiting to happen.
What about dank tweed?
Dang.
Sounds like something that's in a jar with a label on it.
Yeah,
Oh.
it sure does.
Dave from heck. I had one of those too, Mona. Mondays, it just, but honestly, sometimes I don't know if it's a mindset because one thing happened and then I walked around the rest of my day with an attitude. So I don't know if it's a mindset, but every other minor inconvenience, I was like, oh, it's Monday.
Mhm.
Oh, it's Monday.
Yeah, I
So
definitely had
you
the
were
Monday blues when I
stanky
woke up.
tweed then.
You are
Stanky tweed.
bippity
I'm on
boppity
fire.
boo. You
I'm
are
on
naming
fire.
people today.
I'm on fire.
Stinky tweed is when I'm wearing my overalls and no shoes. Even though my feet smell glorious. No moist tweed. No, okay. My
Hi, Terry.
son. Hey, Terry, great to see you.
Hi, green hand.
My son wears it's called a gi. It's the thing they wear in Muay Thai.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like my laundry schedule sometimes. So he'll hand wash it and then he'll put it in the dryer last minute,
Yeah.
And then he
Oh my
wants to
God.
leave the house with a semi-wet gi.
No.
And he gets mad at me when I'm like, nope, we're sitting here. You made this choice. We're going to sit here until this thing is dry in the dryer. And it's thick. Moist, are you Charlie? No. Although I do love the movie Major League, but that was a long time ago.
Tell him to throw it in the dryer with a whole bunch of dry towels.
I do that.
Okay.
I do that.
Okay.
I do that.
Terry, I'm really glad that you're here today. She said that she had
Yay.
like a headache earlier, I think. She said she didn't know she was going to make it when I was talking to her earlier.
Well, thank you for being here. That goes for everybody. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. I really appreciate all these people.
Absolutely.
They're amazing.
I mean, Rita's right. If we have a leaky plate and a leaky bucket, we might as well have a leaky
A leaky
tweed.
tweed. Because we all know who Leaky Bucket is. I figured out my block for the leaky bucket. I'll have to show it to you.
Is it a portrait?
It will be a portrait when I'm
Well,
finished.
it's a leaky plate, leaky bucket. So oh,
Okay, and another thing, your boy needs one too. So whatever it is, it's such and such Tweed Junior.
Oh.
he's
Mhm.
fighting. Let's see, fighty Tweed, a buff Tweed.
Buff Tweed, Buff Tweed Junior.
Tweed Junior.
I looked at him today. He is getting ripped. Good for him. Good for him. We're sitting here until it's dry. Exactly. It drives me crazy. He has turned me into my mother. Where I'm like, no, rules are there for a reason. That's what my mom would say.
Yeah.
We could call him Arnold.
Oh. He's not there yet. He's not like Bavarian buff. He's not. Oh, he drives me crazy. Have you tried magnesium? I do need to take a Centrum. I need to take a Centrum every day.
Okay. I got a story about Centrum that I really feel. I feel quite. Yeah, I need to share this. So, my doctor, right? She said that people who take a multivitamin are at lower risk for Alzheimer's later or dementia.
I'm there.
So she said, "Do you want a multivitamin?" And I said, "Yes, I do." You said all the words. So she sent the prescription into my pharmacy, and when it came in, she had prescribed me senior vitamins, and I was very insulted.
This whole conversation is making me want to take a multivitamin right now. I'm blowing the dust off that bottle.
I have to take 2 like horse pills, but they're chewable, multivitamins every day, and then take 4 calcium citrate, whatever they are, 4 times a day.
Hey, Nancy, hello. If I spontaneously can bust, I just took a multivitamin. My body's like, what? I'm just going to burst into melting. I'm melting.
Oh, the Wicked Witch of the West is here.
I have to admit it was a bit of work.
And when you take magnesium, you should also take calcium, because calcium helps your body absorb the magnesium.
Correct.
The more you know.
I've had that bottle under here just looking at me like, what's stopping you from taking me, sir?
Reminding to take you, just looking at you, opening the bottle.
Okay, so me and you, Terry, we're sisters. We're the Geritol sisters. Okay.
All right. So we will have a daily text message going out saying to everyone here, please take your vitamin.
You think I'm joking when I say, if you remember this song, don't forget to take your aspirin in the morning. I'm not joking when I say no, that's real.
21 days to create a habit. Mr. Covey.
You know, I knew somebody that like told me it takes a week to change your life, and I always took that as motivation. Like in any choice, in any direction. But you can change your life in a week depending on what it is. I used to take Geritol. It was delicious.
Big.
When I was a kid, I loved Dynatap. It was grape flavored.
Oh,
I want Flintstones for seniors. Nancy, I'm not kidding you. When my son used to take Flintstones, I remember I took one and I was like, oh man, I forgot how good these were.
Yeah, I haven't thought about a Flintstone vitamin since I lived in New York.
I haven't melted since the 70s. I get that. Absolutely. I'm with you, Nancy. Absolutely. So when's the next block 20 make twin from the twin planets? Twin.
Oh, you mean the leaky bucket?
Are you working on it?
I am working on the leaky bucket. Do you want me to work on it today?
No, I'm just asking.
No, I mean, I already have it designed. It's all ready to go. It's like a star. And then I'm going to put my picture in the middle.
Oh, so you really perfect. That's
You
perfect.
said I had to be in it.
No, you do. You do.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna. I got it going on. I got it going on.
You would
It's
be a
gonna be all my colors.
you'd be a terrible CIA agent.
It's like the quilt walk of fame right there.
See, I'm not into CS. I could never be a detective or anything like that. I could not keep a secret for anybody. No.
Oh,
I'd have to
I
bust.
I'd,
I'd be
I'd be
busted.
pretty good in the lab, you know,
Yeah.
and like
Oh, I
figuring
could
out
do
all
that.
the clues.
I could be a
The
scientist.
yeah, do the science of why this
I look
dude
good in a
died.
white coat.
There you go.
Yeah.
hey, Alibaba was waiting for the stream to start. That happens to me too. If you don't
Oh,
refresh,
Ollie, we're here.
great to see you. We're like 20-something twins in too. Shalom takes low dose. I do too.
Hmm.
But my entire life I have to take asthma medication. So when you get to be my age, you have to take some aspirin with that.
Do you get that kind of inhaler that you have to rinse your mouth out after you've had it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Steroid inhalers are no joke too.
Yeah. Hmm. Or else you get thrush.
I used to take that. It's hard to find grape Dynatab. Oh, it reminds me of being a little child. That was my mom's answer to everything. Dynatab and 7-Up.
Mm.
That was like her cure-all.
My dad used to give me Canadian Dry, Canada Dry, and he'd go, "All right, Jess, before you take it, you got to make it flat." And so I'd open it up, and I'd have to wait 2 hours before I could drink it, because if not, it burned my throat because of all the bubbles and stuff. I was such a baby. Yeah.
I loved Canada Dry. My parents had that stuff. My parents used that as mixer. I loved Canada Dry.
That's my favorite ginger ale. If you're gonna give me ginger ale, it has to be Canada Dry.
I
I
have some
don't
in
like
my
any
house.
other one.
My son was in this. We go to the grocery store. You know what? He can get anything he wants, and so every once in a while he'll get something weird. And he was like, "I want some ginger ale." I was like, "You have to get Canada Dry."
Mm-hmm.
I
Do
still
you ever
have
get
my.
the raspberry flavored with Christmas?
I played that stuff out. I
Yeah.
drank way too much, and I started drinking this stuff called ice.
Mhm.
They sold it in America. I drank so much it started tasting like suntan lotion.
Oh, gross.
But I think I just drank too much, and they put so much flavoring in it. I was trying to stop drinking soda, so I went to sparkling water. And here we are. I'm drinking a Mountain Dew on a Monday. It's been a Mountain Dew kind of day.
Hmm.
You're feeling nerdy.
I know. Let me dust off my Xbox.
Oh,
Well, Mountain Dew is the official soft drink of people who play D&D.
nice.
I was
Yeah.
just standing in line, and I was like, I asked myself, when's the last time you had a Mountain Dew?
Mm. I can't even tell you that for me.
With you, girl, I love figuring things out. My mom's cure was all cream tobacco. My parents quit giving me booze after a certain age. Beer is one of the worst, but it is what it is. Can't do ginger ale. Hate the taste of it. Interesting.
Yeah.
Had the raspberry ginger ale from CDN Dry.
Yeah.
Canada Dry.
Canada
No,
Dry.
I know.
They do cranberry, they do blackberry,
Yeah.
they do all kinds.
It's all good.
My dad was like this. He used to give me hot toddies until I was like, hey, I don't feel good. You got any of those hot toddies?
Just so that you can go get a buzz and pass out.
You know what, though? I had my inhaler at a young age. I understood the power of the things around me.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you abuse them, they would teach you a lesson instantly. And I learned that young. Can you see the green on this?
Yeah. Yes, the green is detectable. Absolutely.
I don't even need to make the block. I already have it here. I just thought about it.
Most computer techs drink Mountain Dew. I got lost in line at Walmart and I got one. Hey, Katie, great to see you.
I just have to
Great
change the
see you.
colors. It's got to be extra.
We had the most beautiful neighbors next door to us. They went to our church. They were Catholic, of course, and they were Portuguese. And anyone in that house over the age of 20 spoke not a word of English. Like not a word. And they used to like love us. There was 4 kids, and in my family, and my younger sisters were super cute. And so they used to take them over there and cut my sister's hair and send them back. But they used to invite us all over. All the kids would just steal us and bring us over and feed us dinner, and they would make the most amazing soup, and then they would put a whole bunch of wine in it. So 4 kids would be going home drunk from the neighbor's house.
Oh, that is amazing.
And they were the most beautiful people. I miss them. I used to get, like, if you put your arms out in a big hoop, that's how many flowers I would get for my birthday every year. Because they had a garden in the back, and it wasn't a vegetable garden. It was rows and rows and rows of flowers that they cut, and they took a whole bunch of them to the church. And like, oh, it was great. Loved it.
Scotch rocks. I haven't had a drink in a very long time. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, this is green. This is green chunky tweed. When I saw this, I told myself, William, don't react. They'll charge you more if you squeak. Don't react. I jumped when I saw this, but I had to make my own rum butter. Yes, this is definitely green. It's like, and it's different shades of green. It's dark green, light green.
Mm-hmm.
They did not mess around with this chunky tweed. Thank you. Hot toddies. I need one and a good night's sleep. I haven't had a drink since Saturday.
It's only been 2 days, Judy. 48 hours.
Hey, no, Pam. You said that wrong. It's been 2 whole days, Jess.
Oh, sorry. 2 whole days.
It's been 48 hours.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
That's how you say it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for coaching me. I appreciate that. So, yes, I'll make sure to say it right next time.
You're welcome. Okay. Yep. See, Judy, I got your back.
Great to see you, Pam. Hello.
Hi, Pam.
Joyce. Great to see you, Joyce. Hello.
Welcome in.
I'm going to make some green chunky tweed pants. Yay, I haven't had a drink in a mouth. I'm overdue. Oh, in a month. I need to put my glasses on. I said in a mouth. In a month. I haven't had a drink in a very long time. I think like 3 or 4 presidents ago.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's been a long time.
I know my last drink was the prime minister ago. Definitely a prime minister ago.
So the new prime minister came in yesterday, right?
Well, just recently.
Like a week or 2. I was doing the math. I was like, wait a minute. I'm counting on my fingers. Like, I just watched that on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, our new prime minister is Mark Carney after Trudeau resigned. Yes.
Judy, do you go out every Friday night? I take my mom on Saturdays to a Mexican restaurant, and they serve her a schooner. And with my hands, that thing is like this big. She orders a margarita, and I'm literally pouring my mother into the car. and driving her home.
A fishbowl. She drinks the fishbowl of margarita. All right.
Oh, she loves that thing. I always ask her, I'll call her, like, you want to go? And she's like, heck yeah. Can you hear her putting her shoes on?
She's running to you, isn't she?
No, because she wants a designated driver, really.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Oh, me.
Whenever we go, I always tell her, like, well, I guess you're not doing anything else for the rest of the day, huh? Does it have a little blue in it? No, it's weirdly green, because even like the black chunky tweed always has white and gray in it. It'll have all kinds of black, but it always has white and gray. It's really weird. I haven't had a drink in 29 years. That's awesome, Joyce. I haven't had it in like, I think 13 or 14. However old my son is, minus 2. Yay. Oh, whoops.
Well, Terry, I mean, where else are you going to drink it?
I was thinking about nonstop with her. New Prime Minister. Oh, those margaritas are humongous. And this particular place, they'll put a sombrero on you if you ask.
I want to see one of those chip sombreros.
They put them on you for your birthdays around here.
Really?
I have one in my
I just want
room.
to see it. I don't want to experience it myself. I don't want to feel that on my head, but I would love to see it.
Yeah. Maybe someday. No. But oh, it's fun. It's fun.
Oh, dude, sombreros are so underrated. Oh man, I hit the cord walking in here with this thing. Hold on, let me move.
Oh.
Whoa, there we go.
See, everybody needs a sombrero. You don't have a sombrero in your house?
No.
No.
Hi.
No.
Come on. Oh,
no,
everybody needs a sombrero.
I am sombrero challenged.
Who would have been disappointed if I didn't have a sombrero in my house?
My hand is way up in the air right now.
Yeah, like, pick me.
I have a sitting mannequin and it's bald. Mm-hmm. And so, I had to remedy that. So it wears the sombrero.
Yeah, you don't want her to have a cold head.
Yeah. I can't believe, I feel like everybody needs a sombrero in their house. When I'm having a bad day, I put this on and I just feel better.
I feel like you'd have to actually have been to Mexico to qualify to own a sombrero. I think that's something you kind of have to bring back with you from a Mexican vacation.
And not just on a cruise, too. You have to, be in Mexico.
Like, get off and put your feet on the soil. Yeah.
The only thing I'm like that is I have the old wool blankets that last forever. And I can spot the difference between a fake and a real in 10. Just literally, I could peek at it and see if it's fake or real.
Yeah, well, Josie Wales.
Those are really I could too now.
That was I haven't had a drink in the mouth. Hey, Laura. Yay.
Hey, Laura.
I'm wearing a sombrero. I have 2 crown. Oh, wow. Mm. Oh, what was the game show? What was the game show where you had to have something in your pocket or purse to play? Oh, let's make a deal. I would.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If
we can make a deal sewing machine or sewing room related.
If we had let's make a deal house edition, I would win.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't need just that room alone.
You're that confident? Okay.
Yeah.
Remember, that's where our sword cane discussion came from. But do you have a sword cane?
I don't have a sword cane, and neither does he. So we both lose.
I own many. I have many a sword, but no sword cane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it has to be sewing related. Can we do that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Let's make a deal at Williams.
I'm telling you, like the three of us, I'm pretty sure we're all stacked with things. And then the people can go grab this and see who,
Yeah, Wayne Brady. We could bring Wayne Brady in here, and I'll get bleachers in the audience. Let's go. Let's
do
make
it.
a deal. It's like a Target's in here. We do have a hard-boiled egg in that room. I don't keep food in here.
Mm.
I do not keep. I try not to, because then it's gonna smell like a hard-boiled egg. But I absolutely love hard-boiled eggs.
I would have said before I sent you the block, I bet you don't have any tulip pink in there. But now that you have the block, I can't say that.
Yep, he's got the lion.
He's got the lion.
Let me show you my friend Tulip Pink. I'm gonna hire an actor one day just to come in here. You're like, my name's Tulip Pink.
She's a really tall girl now.
And
You
this
gotta
is my
find a good
brother
one.
Bargello.
Bargello still sounds like a drink that I can't afford.
Oh, bless.
Oh,
That's great.
oh. I see you munching. No food for the crickets. The crickets are, and because we're having fair weather again, I didn't want to talk about it, but it's 80 degrees paradise every day now. And so the crickets are out. They are singing. They're looking for each other.
Now I've got riding dirty on my head, but sewing dirty.
Yes.
I see you munching. He's eating.
I wore a shirt that had a horse and buggy on it forever, and it's trying to catch me riding dirty. I missed that shirt. I got too big for it, so I cut it up. I got way too big for it. I missed that shirt. It always got a reaction from people. I heard that. So you don't class candy as food.
I mean,
well, we got
nah.
Sour Patch Kids. I know. I was like, where are the eggs? Where are the eggs? Where's the Oreos?
The Oreos are in the house. I'm civilized.
It's only food if it can go bad.
True.
You reminded me that I forgot I had eggs in here.
Yeah.
I have Reese's eggs. Do they count as hard boiled?
How are you going to feel when it's no longer Reese egg season? Are you just going to go back to the cups?
I'm going to buy the Reese's pumpkins.
Pumpkins aren't around yet.
They have every
season
have
stars now. For like.
And they sell Reese's Christmas trees now.
Oh.
Sad that I know this. It is sad that I know this.
Yeah. We need to buy you stock in this.
Weren't you just eating crab cakes? I'm upset. I was eating crab cakes last night. Well, I try not, I eat food in here. I just try not to keep it in here. Says the man who has half a breakfast burrito right there. I like food. I'm a foodie. Oh, great. Oh, Pam caught me. I was eating crab cakes last night. Was that? No, that was on Sunday. I can't remember.
No, Saturday. Your mom came over Saturday.
Oh, that's right. Still a great cook. That woman is my mom is an amazing cook. I've never noticed this before, but I'm hearing birds singing at night, like all through the night. Isn't that odd? We have that here. We have, they make this weird who sound, but they're birds. Terry, I hear birds. Also,
I think that's called an owl.
We don't have but they're not owls. There's a name for it. I have to find it.
Is it turtle doves or pigeons?
Something like that. I don't know. They only do that at 4 a.m. when you're doing that walk of shame home.
Oh, I know that a couple times.
Oh, I like that. Sorry, my computer just told on you. So I'm leaning in and I can actually see what's. Oh, hey,
Yeah, you did, Mona.
I'm craving pancakes again.
We talked about this last night.
I have pancakes problems and waffles.
Mm.
No, I believe they're gray doves. They make this weird sound, and it's all night long. We have owls here, but you hear the screeching sound of when the owl swoops down on something is what you hear.
Yeah, we have gray doves here, but they're turtle doves.
Yeah.
It's a type of dove.
Judy is 100% right. How can you hear birds at night? You should be only hearing crickets. I get up. Well, I have to be at my job by 4:00 in the morning. So anywhere from 3:20 until 4, I'm out. I'm like either crying in my car, going to my car, walking towards my car, in the McDonald's drive-thru, or at the donut shop.
Mm.
Try going to work every day at 4:00 and not being like, I made poor choices in life.
Okay. So I used to open my store at 4:30 every morning. So think about, I know, I was out my door at 3:45 every morning to go open my store. So that means at 12:45 your time, I was going to work. Think about that. Gross.
Yeah, so and for as much as I'm like, I love my job, so I'm kind of joking, and I don't know what I would do without having my ham and cheeser and donut at 3:45 in the morning every day.
Just settles you in.
I need that morning shot of
coffee. Yeah.
Oh, I have my jug. I have my jug of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter asked me if I cooked. Oh, I love that. My son's so up in my business. He knows if I cooked or not.
I only cooked half my bacon, so I'm going to cook the rest of it tomorrow. I got some sausage to cook too, because I miss having sausage links in the morning. Yeah.
I need to start doing that. I used to prep my breakfast burritos. My meal prepping, like you'd gain 15 pounds with my meal prepping.
I used to do that too, but then my kids never ate the burritos, so I stopped. I was like, how can you not eat my burritos? They're delicious.
I gave my son a hard time today about bulking up. But the kids have the internet, so he's like giving me the riot act of all this stuff I've never heard. And I'm like, wow, my generation did not have the internet.
Yeah.
In my day, we just ate a bunch of steak and pancakes and ran a bunch. Did a bunch of push-ups, smoked a few cigars. Oh, these are going to be like some Johnny Carson pants. I am ready.
Oh, they're going to look amazing on you.
Right. It is funny how much confidence I have in this tweed now that I know, I have an idea of what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
But before I would always worry if I had enough material. But now I have a general idea of how much I need.
Well, how many yards was that? Like 2?
You know what's really funny? I don't even know. I just go like this. Well, I know my pants. It's so funny. I am longer this way than I am this way. And you started that.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's over 2 yards if you stretch.
So the consensus is that birds are taking over. Hey, me and my shoebill stork and my emu and my ostrich will rule the world.
You can't have a shoebill stork here. We've talked about this. I am going to pop that bubble. I'm sorry, you can't do it. We're going to have to go to a zoo so that you can see one. Unless you smuggle one in. Who's going to smuggle it for you?
Hey, man, people get all kinds of stuff.
Well, I mean, you are who you are. I bet you have people.
I would, if I had shoebill stork people, that thing would be here. You'd be like, William, what is that dinosaur doing behind you? I'd be like, don't worry about my dinosaur.
I could see it standing behind you like a little toddler because it'd be so little at the beginning. just shaking its head, making its
Oh.
noise.
It's all fun and games till you have a 6-foot bird in your house.
Exactly. Oh my word. I mean, what do you feed that thing? That's my question.
Such a good question. I never got that detailed.
Well, you might need to before you get one.
That is a definite ask Google.
Oh, there's a Jessica question again.
You are amazing at asking questions.
Yeah. Well, if I don't, inquiring minds want to know. Me.
Oh man, these are like golf pants.
Oh. The Masters is coming up. You can have your version of the Masters.
I need a green jacket now.
Yeah. It'd be nice if it was just like a couple shades darker than that.
I'm making these big on purpose.
Hopefully not that you can grow into them, but just because you want them big.
You know, I positivity.
I am.
Positivity. He would feed it Reese's and so man, that thing wouldn't last 5 minutes.
You're right.
American food.
I'm gonna have to hide all this candy. It'd find it all.
Contrary to popular belief, I know how to take care of animals. It's interpersonal relationships with humans is where it gets confusing. The other mammalians are confusing.
Hi, how are you doing?
Looking at somebody who's scared to be a mammalian.
We've had this conversation.
Perfect. I'm going to lose a little bit when I sew it on the inside.
Are you making it high enough so you can make those pants that Shalom talked about last week?
Oh, zoot suit pants?
Zoot suit pants.
You know, yesterday, kind of, I don't know. I kind of always make my pants grandpa high.
I mean, zoot suit pants have to be grandpa high, but also a much more drapey fabric, like a finer fabric, I think.
Yeah.
Wool, for sure. But like a really, like a summer weight wool.
All right, let me line this up. And, you know, that is some controversy. Chunky tweed, I wouldn't necessarily call it itchy. If you're wearing it on your skin, yes. If the chunky tweed is facing you, yes. If you have something lined with chunky tweed, you have jumped in a time machine back to anywhere from the Victorian times to the 1970s. You never had like itchy church clothes as a kid or something, you know, or your formal wear?
I mean, dresses can be uncomfortable once in a while. Just the way that they're cut and where they hit me. But not the material, no.
Let's see if we can all fit in here together. Okay.
One big happy family.
Please don't go there. Please don't go there.
We tried that. Where is my chair? Hold on. I don't know if my chair and I can fit in here.
But we're the Tweed family.
Okay, that's fair.
This is what I'm talking about.
I feel better all of a sudden.
I know. Just the three of us.
Yeah. We can make it if we try.
You had to sing that. We could make it if we tried.
Just the Tweed three of us.
Just the tweed of us. You know, honestly, everybody's so serious on YouTube. Every once in a while, you got to have a good time. Monday has not been kind to me. So I'm going to wear my sombrero and drink my Mountain Dew.
Yes.
That's exactly what you should do in this situation.
You can't even see his eyes. You can see his nose.
Should I let my beard go down to here? I've never let my beard go. I can see it in front of my shirt. I've never let it go to like past here.
Yeah, Zodi's beard is down to there, and I kind of into it, you know.
Yeah.
But he's also got the long hair and stuff too.
I haven't had hair since there was a 19 in front of the ear. It's been a long time. I haven't had hair in my head since.
I think you could unless it annoyed you being in front of you.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh man. Today, you know what? Nope. I complained about Walmart yesterday. I will not bring that into today. But I'm just saying, if you work in a frontline job,
Be sweet.
take some time out to be kind to yourself.
Mm.
Because you're gonna meet someone like me. Because I'm gonna turn the corner and be like, "Hi, Judy, I need some help, please." Because I'm gonna read your name tag.
I need to go get the lotion, and it's behind jail right now.
It's so sad. Everything at the Walmart by my house is behind glass.
My stuff is too now. It's so ridiculous. Somebody broke into it though. So yeah, I got a couple panels missing now. Welcome to my town.
At the one by my house, great way to handle a shitty day. Absolutely. I hated lands around the neckline and cuffs. So scratchy.
Oh, I think it's just like razor blades that are behind glass at my store.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Sorry, I said lance. I have no idea. I hated lace around the neckline and cuffs. See, Andrea agrees. Just wear a goofy hat. I'm sorry. Just wear a crazy hat, and it'll brighten your day.
You know, I think that is maybe Mondays should just mandatorily be crazy hat day.
You know what? Now that you said that, there is one hat. There's this corduroy cowboy hat. I wanted it to be something it's not.
He has enough hats for all of us.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
He does.
We could be a posse. Are you kidding me? I have enough cowboy hats. We can get horses. Let's go. I wanted this to be something that it's not.
I have my knitted Viking hat, you know.
I wanted this to be something. And this is my size.
Good night, Joyce.
Thank you so much for stopping by, Joyce. I haven't been in Walmart since I can't remember. It's the convenience for me. The problem is the convenience. But I'm slowly waking up because a lot of these places are just becoming inaccessible because of the incompetence. And so I'm going to stop participating. And a lot of this stuff I can order on Amazon and just be mad at them. Absolutely. Have a great night. So no on this hat, huh?
I'm not a big fan of it, but it's okay.
I wanted this to...
I think it's the color more than anything for me.
For me, it's just out of scale, and and the fact that it's shaped a bit weird. It's too tall.
I mean, I like your white and your black hats, and I'm so used to those.
Yeah,
and it's just the color is off for me.
It's corduroy. And this is a real life Duke hat, which doesn't mean anything to anyone else except for people who collect hats.
No. Sorry. Can't help you. But I'll learn.
Oh, no, I don't wear this one outside. I just wanted this to be something. I just wear it around the house, and I'm like, you could have been somebody, kid. You could have been somebody.
You know, that hat would definitely be improved by some very, very large feathers. You know, like a giant ostrich feather or 3.
When you have your ostrich, you can put your ostrich feather on it.
Very true.
Yeah.
Nancy, at the Walmart by my house, everything that you could possibly think of, including white t-shirts, is behind glass. I had to ask someone to get help for a $4 white t-shirt.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Stop.
Because my son is in that buff phase. So he wants to wear white shirts and undershirts. So I have
Then
to
go
go.
to the kids section because he can still fit into that. You can go to the extra.
He is. He is.
It just won't be long enough, actually. But no, that's horrible. $4. You're gonna steal a $4 shirt? That's sick. What's wrong with you?
Everything's behind glass. And I'm surprised the jeans
Californians.
aren't. Because I destroyed jeans at my job. And so I constantly go and get the $9 jeans at Walmart. And I'm surprised those aren't behind glass.
It's like you almost want me to say everything's illegal in California again.
Rarely, Laura rarely goes to Walmart. I need to stop going.
Mm.
I do go to Walmart once a month or so just for dog treats. I rarely go to Walmart either because they deliver to my house. I wish they did that here. I wish they did
They
that
don't
here.
deliver to you?
No. And honestly, nothing delivered in California until the plague.
Weird.
Until the
Wow.
plague. Only pizza and Chinese food.
Yeah, no, during the plague, everything started to
Chinese
get
food, huh?
delivered, but yeah, ours delivers too.
Chinese food does not deliver around here.
Oh,
Really?
We got
Are you-
pizza delivered.
It is not Chinese food if they're not at your house. I love my cowboy hat. I just, like I said, I want this to be something it's not. I try and buy all I can. Last me
Even
a
the
month or more.
dispensaries deliver here.
They
Oh.
do that too, but every time they'd mess up my order. And I'm a Karen. Absolutely, Katie. Great to see you. Great to see you.
Hi,
This is a Duke hat. I'm gonna put my sombrero back on. I just wanted that to be something it's not.
I can't imagine
I'm-
not having Chinese food delivery. That doesn't make sense.
Welcome to North Carolina.
Chinese food delivery we don't have
Yeah.
here either.
No.
That is a bummer.
Yeah.
I go off. I order a bunch because I'm appreciative that they're bringing it to my house and it's close enough where I could walk there. It's different though. There's this one place I go to that it's what I call real Chinese food. It's like they have everything they have at Panda Express, but it's in not the best neighborhood.
Mhm.
They do not deliver. I go there, and I have to get on the freeway to go there, and I will go there
Hmm.
because I love Chinese food. But this place is old school. They give you giant Viking portions. Like they're not counting calories there. All right. So we're playing Bob and Chicken, and did he switch the needle?
Mm. You can do it. Yes. Mm.
Oh, the Kings are losing to the Seattle Kraken. I shouldn't have looked up. I
Hi,
should.
Candace. Welcome in.
Hey, Candace. Great to see you. Great to see you.
Hi, Candace.
I go to
Okay,
Kroger.
Candace, we're doing a poll. Candace, can you get Chinese food delivered where you live?
She's in Georgia, so I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say she lives. I'm going to say yes.
I'm not even saying this to be funny. I will riot if I can't get the shrimp with the fried rice. I'm not even playing. Like I love Chinese food.
Mm.
Wish we had Chinese food here too. But we do have Thai food. That was going to be my next question, Katie. Very interesting. I'm obsessed with Thai food. Absolutely obsessed. Yay, great to see you, Candace. I just cannot pay more for a delivery fee than my purchase. The place that is by my house, they don't charge you extra for delivery.
Mm.
But everything's so expensive here. Every order is like 80 or 90 bucks. So they're already making their money off of us. There used to be a Chinese restaurant here that had a drive-through. I went.
Yeah. We
See
have
that?
one too.
Oh, that's bomb. I love places like that.
Mm.
We
We
have
don't
a grocery store that is owned by folks who are Chinese. And so the grocery store itself has this massive Chinese food buffet. It's not a buffet, but like you can just go up to the counter and order a bunch of hot Chinese food
Oh,
made by the little grannies behind the counter. Oh, it's amazing. And they have Korean stuff and they have like homemade kimchi.
Mm.
we
That's
Um,
have we have grocery stores like that here too.
mm.
Oh, now I'm craving all kinds of stuff. If I would invest too. Chinese. Hey, I'm gonna move to North Carolina and open up a Wetzel's Pretzels.
Yeah.
Because they are lacking in the pretzel department.
They are in certain areas. But
I'm gonna open up rival pretzel places across the street from each other.
did you leave on this comment on for me to answer?
Sure.
I take naps. I mean, my body's used to it now. Like you asked me about 5 months ago, I'll be like, my eyes are burning, I am done. Yeah.
But now you're an honorary West Coaster.
I am. Only about what 2 or 3 more weeks about being Californian, I can almost be a resident.
Jess actually goes to bed after I do, and I am actually on the West Coast.
Yeah. Oh.
You know what I am, and I am.
Too.
I'm a vampire.
Come on, tell me.
Yeah.
All the people. I get off around. I'm off and like in bed by 2:00.
And in where Candace lives, you can get Chinese food. We got queened. We all got queened. That's
when I lived in Australia, there were drive-through liquor stores, and I was absolutely blown away that could be a thing.
They had those in
Couldn't
Arizona. Drive-through liquor stores when I lived there 100 years ago.
I mean, you're driving to
My
a
thing was,
liquor store.
I got my driver's license out there. Like, I came to age of in Arizona. I never understood how when I lived there, they had the highest DUI rates in America, and they had drive-through liquor stores. And I'd always be like, is there not a correlation here?
Maybe.
But I don't know if they have them anymore. So to my Arizona people, I lived in Mesa 100 years ago. Do they still have drive-through liquor stores in Arizona? We have Chinese food delivery though if you order it through DoorDash. See, none of that existed here until the plague. Wow. Like a deli. I miss delis. We used to have a lot of real delis. You can get a good pastrami. We don't have that here. Not like on the East Coast. Mm-hmm. I love Korean food as well. I'm spoiled. Where we live, like there's a restaurant for almost everything here. In Minnesota, there's a gas station liquor store, Bait Ammo, that has a drive-through.
In Minnesota,
that's a combination.
Oh, you betcha.
You betcha.
Ooh, we're going. Oh, you're East Coast too, girl. Hey, what state are you in?
Oh, now I'm craving the Chinese food place that's like 6 or 7 miles from my house. Badly. Yeah. And I had half a breakfast burrito, which usually keeps me from talking about food.
You got a breakfast burrito today?
I did.
Yeah, half of it is sitting
Those
behind
are massive, y'all. Massive. Like, it's bigger than my face. Like, massive. And he put it on his cutting mat. And like, it was
that's half.
You have big hands. Don't even play. You need normal people.
My eyes were bigger than my stomach. I was starving, and it's right across the street from
a normal human.
What's that?
I said your hands are twice the size of a normal human.
They are. I am spare parts. I'm like Florida. Florida is its own planet. People constantly talk about how Texas is its own planet. Go to Florida. Florida is its own planet.
I've been to Florida a couple times.
Oh, they have them there too. Wow, Nancy.
All I ever want in my life is to go to Buc-ee's. Like, that's just all.
I'm gonna mail you my Buc-ee's t-shirt when I find it. The liquor is in the bottles or cans. Same as going in. I have one.
Are they all in the United States?
That's crazy. Buc-ee's? No, I found a t-shirt at a thrift store.
Because they're opening another one like 40 minutes away from me.
They don't have them on the West Coast. I've
So,
only seen them on the
East Coast
East.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll have to take a field trip.
They still have drive-through liquor stores in Arizona.
Interesting.
Wow.
Good night,
There-
Terry. I hope you feel better.
Thank you so much for hanging out, Terry. Thank you so much.
Green hand waving good night.
Adrian lives in Michigan.
Okay.
Midwest, technically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she's not on Central Time. She's still on East Coast time. Yeah.
Oh, exactly. I always wondered about that.
You're supposed to ask people from Michigan, where on the mitten do you live?
I love that.
On
I
the
think
mitten.
that's yeah.
I love when people are like, where on the hand? Point to the hand where you live.
Oh, I'm on the pinky. Mhm.
Yay. Thank you for stopping by, Terry. Green hand, green hand, green hand. Now I'm saying it.
You're welcome.
No, getting up early stinks. I like this is spring break, so I'm in like half spring break mode, but I still have to be an adult and go to work. But I get to sleep in more. Eventually when I come home. Cracks me up when you talk like you're from Minnesota. I'm across the river from Minnesota, and I know to talk like that with a bit of Canadian too, don't you know?
Don't you know?
I don't know what's happening to me, Christy. I am slowly morphing into a Minnesotan. I think it's because
we watch hockey. It's the hockey channel. It's the hockey channel. You guys go to bed listening to the hockey channel, and all of these announcers, they have that Canadian accent or something, and then all of a sudden he's morphing into this
going for Rip, bud.
Which is not a bad.
You stole that. You stole that. I was about to call her buddy. You stole. Oh my god. Yeah, bud. Totally.
Yeah, bud.
Totally.
That is. Yeah, going for a rip, bud.
Yeah, totally.
We're gonna get in so much trouble, but it's okay.
No, it's Minnesota. It's nothing but love for people from Minnesota. See, now I'm trying.
No, we can't try. We just gotta do it natural. It's gotta be organic. Okay.
One Mountain Dew and I'm through the roof. It is spring break. Mountain Dew and Xbox like 1996.
You got coffee too, or just
literally right here.
So you're doubling. You're double. I was gonna say something, but I can't because I don't think it's appropriate. But it's amazing. Yeah, good job.
I'm just remembering there's a ton of purple thread in there, but no one's gonna see it.
No.
Just dumped all my quilt clips on the floor.
Yeah.
I go back and forth. Are you a clipper? I broke a bunch of clips. I think because they're during this summer, it gets really hot in here.
Mm-hmm.
And most of my clips were cracked or broken by the end of the summer.
Are you talking about, hold on, because I happen to have, are you talking about these clips? Oops.
That is exactly.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I have a gajillion of those.
So I have my needles or my pins, and then I have my clips. It all depends on what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. But I'm more of a pinner than a clipper.
So. I have about 15 different kinds of pins, and I have 2 kinds of clips.
I'm going to keep an eye out, Katie, for a Buc-ee's. I'm seriously going to send Shalom my t-shirt, but I have to go through my million t-shirts. I know it's in there somewhere.
Go to a Buc-ee's so I can add it to Shalom. I had a pile for you, girl. It's coming. I just got to be lazy and get off my duff and give it to me.
Andrea says south of the pinky.
South of the pinky.
So right here, or down here.
We got to add that to our travels around America. We got to go south of the pinky.
Right? Say
eh.
Don't you know? Oofda.
Yeah, take off hoser. Gotta practice take off hoser because that's the Canadian one.
I love hoser. Do you know when I was a kid? Are we gonna talk about Strange Brew again? I love
one of the best movies in the whole history of the universe.
I had the VHS and I lived in Southern California. I wore a knitted cap because of Rick Moranis. I love that movie.
When I first, no word of a lie, when I first started traveling internationally, Bob and Doug McKenzie were still enough of a thing in recent memory that we came, like, a friend of mine and I came up with this theory that you could go to any bar in the world and just put your head back and do the coo 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 coo,
Oh,
and
I'm
then just
familiar.
wait, and then just sit back and wait, and then you would hear at least one person from somewhere in the bar answer you with the response to that. And that's how you found your Canadians, no matter where you
Oh,
were in the world.
I was calling everybody a hoser for years because of that movie.
oh,
Don't you know?
man. See, and like when I go home, like all my vowels change, and we talk like that kind of in a way, but with more of a French Canadian accent. And I'm like, oh, I'm missing my people.
You know what? I'm like that though. When I get around my people, I get 10% more loud and boisterous. Like it just happens when you get around your native tongue.
Have you met my mom's side of the family? You are describing them to a T. We are outside, and it feels like we're in a. My ears are just going at 100 miles an hour.
I'm using clips on quilts. I'm about to start hand quilting. That's awesome.
Yeah.
The quilt I'm currently working on has been pinning this time. I go back and forth. Ya betcha.
Oh,
I own a million pins, but they don't last in the heat. South of the pinky, close to the edge, about 1/4 way up from the ring.
right there.
That's accurate. That is accurate.
Good to know.
I would drive there on Andrea's instructions. Like, okay, let's go this far.
You need magic pins.
I've heard. Are those the glass ones?
No,
no.
they have silicone ends, and you can iron right over top of them, and they don't melt.
I'm in grandfather.
These are my magic pins.
Oh, okay.
I have
that.
I have green ones like that.
Yeah. But yeah, you can iron right over them in the hottest setting you have, and they don't melt.
Christy loves hockey. That's awesome. I watch college hockey. I watch a lot of college hockey, actually. No, I need new pens because I still use the long Singer yellow ones just because I have giant hands.
Do you what kind of pin cushion do you put them in? One with like, is it just stuffing inside of it, or is it like self-sharpening? Okay.
This is the 99-cent store tomato, and this is the wrist thing that I destroyed. I need to make a new one.
Yeah.
I need it because this actually was really convenient when I would wear it, but I wore it so much it's saggy now.
Yeah.
You need. Oh no, William
with
needs
walnut shells or
with
wool inside of it, and then when you puncture, like when you put your needle back in, it kind of keeps it sharp.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Are they dulling out on you at all, or no?
Only there's one, and when I find it again, I'm chucking it. Yeah. There's one. I'm like, oh, why did I throw it? Every time I'm poking it, and I'm like, why are you so inconvenient? The best part of Strange Brew is when the police are in the van in Lake Ontario. The police go down to retrieve them, and Doug is there giving his license. I love that movie. That movie reminds me of when I was a kid. I love that movie. I'm loving my magic pens. Yeah, I need something new. I miss penning because I use actual pens and I stab myself regularly with pins. Let me tell you, it's annoying at this point. But I have no feeling from like on these two fingers because I hand sew.
I have different pins for different fabrics. Like for silks, I have insect pins, believe it or not. The insect specimen pins are very, very, very tiny, and they have very, very small little black glass heads on them, and they don't snag the fabric.
My accent has gotten stronger since I've moved back to Georgia. You don't want to be around my country sister, and when we were drinking, the accent is strong. I knew someone.
I do, Candace. I really do.
I got some magic.
I really, really do.
Using them. I need some magic pins. Welcome back, Tammy. Welcome back. Every inside that needle capped.
The little strawberry part. There's usually like chunked up emery, and which is like it's like having a nail file for your pins.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I have a ton of Velcro,
Nice.
Judy. I have a ton of Velcro. Oh, I'm working on green chunky tweed pants.
Mhm.
Every time someone says that, I get welcome back, welcome back, welcome. And welcome back Carter reminds me of back when I used to watch before Nickelodeon had its own channel, they would show old school shows.
Oh, I
And that,
know.
and that was on there.
I miss Nickelodeon.
The old school one. There's
Mhm.
a ton of that. They're one of the reasons I love old black and whites.
So Shalom,
Yay.
is he giving the chunky tweed its grace since you are the chunky tweed girl?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Sister Chunk says
Mr.
yes.
Junk. Oh my god. We have to market this.
Yes.
We have to.
We're gonna have to get. Oh, you guys, can we have T-shirts made like with name tags?
Absolutely. Yes. No, I
Oh,
want
Shalom,
bowling
you want
shirts.
bowling
I want
shirts? Yes,
bowling shirts.
bowling
Yes.
shirts.
Okay, but I would just like to point out, get your clicker ready, that Twinny McTwin from the Twin Planets playing first base for the Minnesota Twins, former star of Twin Peaks, is obsessed with matching.
Here I
So
am.
every time you bring up matching, I'm like, oh, here we go. We went from Milli
We
Vanilli.
are going to. We're gonna go to a quilt show and we're gonna match, and you're gonna like it.
Hell yeah. I'm
Now
down.
I'm
I'm down
cutting
with
that for
matching.
my short. I'm
You're gonna
cutting
like
that
it.
one. Oh,
Yes.
yay. Great
Girl, you know it's true.
You know it's true.
Putting our antique sewing machines with Emery on the bobbin winder used for. Oh, okay. I did not know that. I wondered what that was.
Emery is a type of corundum. It's a relative of garnet.
I only own a few hundred antique sewing machines. Oh, good gravy. I did an hour on my cows and about Neil Dover. Now I'm in bed watching. Don't overdo it.
Yeah.
I want a tweed jacket for work, but I don't like brown. That's what I see out there. Right now, believe it or not, Amazon has a ton of tweed on it. An absolute ton of tweed. Just for kicks and giggles, I got this red tweed vest for like $8 or $9, and it was real tweed. It's real tweed. I was shocked. I wear it all the time. I like it.
I highly recommend looking on Etsy for tweed. You can get a lot of tweed, especially since you are down in Georgia. You're probably going to want a summer weight tweed, which is something that they make in Italy, and all the European vendors of tweed are on Etsy. And I would, like, even if you're, there's so many really, really old tweed and woolen mills in England that make such beautiful, fine, soft wool. It's amazing.
You're selling this, Shalom.
You
Well,
are.
You're giving
I
me
am
incentives.
I am a wool nerd. I am such a wool nerd. I
Well, you're in the right place.
absolutely yes.
You're on the right channel.
Oh, I mean, I took over my the like our laundry cupboard, the linen cupboard.
Yes.
That is now my fabric cupboard, and I have an entire shelf of wool tweed. My favorite is like
it.
a herringbone weave. I do love me. Yeah, I mean, I don't own any Harris because Harris is really expensive, but I do own lots of British tweeds. Lots and lots.
I like that. I'm gonna have to get some tweed, y'all. Don't own a single bit of it just because of y'all.
I have to look to see if I have any Harris tweed. My mom gave me a bunch of fancy stuff that is beyond my pay grade, so I have to look. She always gives me stuff, and she's like, "See if you can repurpose this," and I'm like, "This is real silk, thank you." Or like she's
Candace, look up Ruana cloak, Ruana cloak, and you can make a Rwanda cloak. All it is it's a rectangle of fabric that you slice up the center and then do a little bit of a neck hole, and that's it. And you throw it. You can wear it in so many ways, and it can be shade, it can be for warmth, it can be for so many things, and you really have to do no sewing, and it just looks amazing. They look so classy.
When I go back, I'm gonna look to see if they have more green tweed. I fell in love, but it's something that I haven't seen there. I can't make clothes. Gonna have to buy already made. On Amazon, I'm telling you, they sell like vests and all kinds of crazy stuff. I was shocked, and it's real tweed. I can't believe I'm plugging Amazon.
I'm a little shocked.
I have been upset with them lately.
Yeah.
To
Wasn't
say
there
the
for a
least.
conversation.
Man, you know what? I'm scaling back. Walmart in general, they've lost their brains. And I don't understand. Like, I'm telling you, if I acted at my job how people do in some of their jobs, I'd be fired.
Mm-hmm.
So I think because I come from that standpoint, I'm just like, I don't know what planet you guys are from anymore. Musk ox. Oh, musk ox wool is as soft as cashmere, but my GWDs is but it's super expensive. There'll be video proof, Laura. I have to pull out the jacket next time, and I'll go to sewing studio. Yay! Absolutely, I say that to everybody. Good to see you, even though we're texting. I say that.
That muskox wool it's in Canada at least, and in parts of Alaska, it's like called either kiviuk or kiviut, depending on the region. And it is the most insanely soft stuff ever. And you can get a ball of that yarn that is half the size of your fist for $20.
Oh wow!
Yeah. It's to make a scarf, like a full adult scarf, cost you about $100 to make it yourself.
I always wondered about that. Then how come I can buy one for like $6?
Well, because it's not made of that stuff.
Oh, okay.
That stuff, like people, like here's the thing, muskox, right? They're giant bison-like big scary creatures in the tundra, and you have to go walk around and pick up pieces of the fluff from their yarn from their hides that fell off.
Oh wow!
That's how you gather it. Like you gather it by picking it up and putting it in a bag, and then they have to sort it and clean it and cart it and all that kind of stuff. And it's absolutely amazing.
I have that rule too, Laura. Like when something's extremely frustrating, I walk away from it. Even if sometimes if I even get to the point of a seam ripper, and I'm not saying this to be arrogant or like have bravado, but I rarely use my seam ripper. So if I get to that point, I'm like, I need a timeout. Because there was something that I was either not paying attention to, overexcited about something else. It's always an outside source.
Judy, I live on Vancouver Island, which is on the very far southwest coast of Canada. It's basically just a little ways north of Seattle. Like there's an island just north of Seattle, and I'm on
amazing ferry ride.
it. And I used to teach knitting at a really it was an absolute palace of a yarn store. It was, yeah, beautiful.
Pam, I've had 3 good interactions with different Walmart staff in the past month. Seriously caught me off guard. That is sad. Hello, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
See, Pam feels me then. It's such a chore going to my local Walmart. I'm done. I'm gonna go use my Sam's Club card.
Oh.
It's my brain telling me I'm done. Truly. When I make heavy mistakes, it's definitely a not paying attention problem for me. Hand mittens, hand scarves are super expensive. See, I didn't know this. I won't even lie. I buy the fast fashion ones. I live where it's hot. Even when I lived in Oregon, I would buy those like those cheapy, stretchy gloves at first, and everyone was like, "You need to get real gloves, or your hands are going to freeze here."
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd never lived somewhere where it was constantly cold like that. That would suck taken out of muskox wool. Absolutely.
Yeah, thank goodness for automation, Ollie. Also, hello, Linda.
Absolutely, Linda. Great to see you. I get there that I'm totally understand. I spent too many years in customer service. It frustrates me when employees are rude. Then again, customer service might be just hot like manners. This is my biggest problem, Laura. I came from the school of no matter what's going on in your life, you'd go to
Yeah.
work and you'd smile and say, "Welcome to blah blah blah."
Yeah.
And I had a lot going on in my 20s. My life is boring now. I was drama in my 20s, and I still went to work every day, would stand up straight, But again, I go back and forth because I have empathy. I try not to harp too much, but like I don't know, it's just weird. I try not to be too much of a Karen. Thank you so much, Linda. Thank you so much. I was so shocked in how many people have viewed that.
Yeah. 1.6.
Oh my gosh. Let's see what the YouTube studio is saying.
Yeah.
The
But
the
the thing is, this. Never mind.
It goes up and down. It says 1.4 in my studio.
Yeah.
the fabric store one with the Chuck Berry song. That I think that one was at 2.2
Yeah.
thousand last time I looked.
Mm-hmm. It's because of all the Tulip Pink he had in there.
Tulip Pink is popular.
Mm-hmm.
It's not cheap, Katie. Yay. Hiccups are started. Have a great night. Have a great night, Tammy. Thank you so much for stopping by.
We'll talk to you later.
Yay. Absolutely. Absolutely. I may have made these pants a little too big, but I'd rather make them too big than too small. I always say that and they fit perfect.
Suspenders.
I have a pair of red suspenders in here somewhere. And they're like accessible, just like the plague mask was. When everybody thought I wouldn't find it because it was so buried in here, I eventually found that.
As long as the sparkle one doesn't come back, I'll be okay.
Oh, I have to clean out my closet so Darth Glitterous
Nope.
will be in my hallway fashion show.
Nope.
I'm gonna make a whole video. I always do make videos about me cleaning out my closet. For some reason, people like watching cleaning.
It's just an organizational thing. They just want to see how you're doing it. Yeah. They want to see the before and after. They just want to see all your stuff. You guys, he has a lot of stuff.
Well, I found these rabbit holes online, and I was really shocked how people. Thank you so much for stopping by, Judy. Thank you so much. I was really shocked on how people watch people cleaning. I was like, hey, I have all kinds of content for you. You want to watch me clean? Like, I have years of stuff.
I was like, you want to watch me wash dishes? I can do that.
No, there's people that literally do that on YouTube.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That's like me at 4:30 in the morning. I'm like, oh, I need to make better choices in life. I need to quit watching this live. Why am I watching someone wash dishes?
You wear gloves so you don't have dishpan hands.
I use Palmolive. That is such a 1980s commercial, just waiting to happen.
I got you. Well, with you and all your lotion, safeguard.
I am. It's nothing wrong with being properly lubricated.
Nope.
Oh, I have to pin this or it's going to be a mess. I was trying to do it without pins, but I have to do this with pins or it's going to be an utter and complete disaster. I'm actually shocked at how many people are watching my shorts. And every time, like, it's hard to gauge. And I say this every time. I should have tried harder.
I think you did a wonderful job on that short.
Fish cutting strips for the diamond drop quilt now to cut the background and accents fabric. That's tomorrow's task. You know what, Katie? I try to do that sometimes. I try to like even last night, I cut out my coat. I had everything done, but there was a few more details, and I told myself, just go to bed. It'll still be there in the morning. And I didn't. I went to work. I came back, took a nap, and it was still here.
Hmm.
I'm actually really glad that I made these pants, or that I'm about to. Even though I might have to make my short early in the morning with the green chunky tweed pants. What should I wear with this? Should I wear a green shirt? I don't know if I have a green shirt.
What, I mean, would your green cape go with it? Or your gray cape?
Oh. That's
Great.
See, that's why you make the big bucks. I forgot I have a giant green cape.
Gray would look really good with it too. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking gray just for the contrast.
Did you say just got to bed in that? Did you say just got to bed in that same voice?
Just got to bed. Maybe do it in your Minnesota voice.
Just got to bed. See, I'm trying
Nope.
too hard. I can't do it.
No.
That almost went Scottish.
Yeah. I was like, it's a little Amish.
All of this started because I'm noticing there's certain inflections. Like I said something the other day, and I'm like, oh,
You're doing it automatically. Like you're not even
yeah.
thinking about it.
Maybe
You're
it's because I fall asleep to hockey. They don't say hockey. They say in hockey. Maybe it is. But I've been watching hockey my entire life. Is it finally now I'm turning into a Canadian after all these years?
Well, I mean, it might not only be Canadian. I mean, you have all these players from all over the world, and that come over, and they have those accents. And you're just picking up on them.
And the Kings have a bunch of players from Minnesota. So every time we play Minnesota, they do this huge thing where they walk around, they show where they live, what lakes they would play on.
That's what you need. You need a frozen lake.
You have no idea how cliche it is for people where I'm from to go somewhere and take a picture in front of a frozen lake.
Yeah.
That's like a literal flex. Where I'm from, everywhere else they call that winter.
Yeah, they do. When I grew up, there was like ponds and rivers, and even the lake froze over. A couple lakes up in the Adirondacks, and I would just go ice skating on them back when I was fearless.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I gotta find this is a short of this guy. He drops a puck on a lake somewhere.
Yeah.
And he's just skating endlessly.
Yeah.
And it looks like he just disappears in the picture.
My dad was born in Quebec, and when he was little, he used to play ice hockey on the frozen lake, and he actually got his front 2 teeth knocked out playing hockey. And the puck that they used back in those days was frozen horseshit.
Oh,
He
yikes.
got his teeth knocked out
Yeah.
by frozen
dude,
horseshit.
A frozen buffalo chip will kill you.
Oh. Just go to bed. Just go to bed.
Just go to bed. And see, I'm trying. Just go to bed.
Just go to bed.
That went full Scottish. You just went like, just go to bed, laddie. I'm telling you, just go to bed.
Just go to bed.
Oh no. You can't eat your meat if you can't have your pudding. I'm tried not to go there, but all in all, we're just another brick in the wall.
Oh, eventually he's going to go to Jamaican.
My accents have actually improved. They're not offensive now. They used to be extremely offensive where I wouldn't even say them online because they were just so bad. I was
Yeah.
offended on how bad they were.
I'm gonna have brick in the wall in my head.
Oh my
That
god!
was stuck in my brain.
There's
What
an
was it, a
earth.
month ago when you started singing that? On one stream, it was stuck in my head for days.
I love that song.
Every day I went to school, there it was.
Everybody needs a good 14-15 minute song in their life.
That's
Yeah.
what Inagata Davida is for.
I was just about to say, I love that song. In the Garden of Eden, honey. Don't you know that? Oh, I love that song. That is truly when you're out with your lighter. There was an earthquake. There was an earthquake in Greenland. How big was it, Katie? As an earthquake expert, I have to ask that question. Because there was one. I was talking to the twin, and I was like, "Was there an earthquake?" I didn't know if I was moving, if the room was moving, like, and there really was. But it was far
we
away.
had one. We had one about a week ago. I think it was almost a 5 or right around a 5.
Wow.
But well, you don't feel them. You don't even notice them until they're a 6.
Really?
So,
I mean, I don't have them around
No.
here. So
No.
Yeah, you'll notice it when your stomach is rearranged, and you're like, "Oh, that was an earthquake."
I mean, I have hurricanes and tornadoes. So
Yeah, we don't have those.
Yeah.
So it's a trade-off. Yeah. I live on the San Andreas Fault. And my island was created by a giant earthquake that shoved us up because we're on top of the subduction zone. Like there are 2 plates that meet underneath us, and the one plate dives down and it pushes the plate that we're on up in the air. That's how my island got to be here.
Yeah.
Cool. There we go.
Yeah, I love just telling them about it and how it's just like the whole earth just shifts all the time, and it blows their minds.
Yep. We have earthquakes every single day, and it's the days when we stop getting earthquakes that we get nervous, because then the tension builds up and it just ends up having a big shift. And
Here, it's when anyone ever says the words earthquake weather. So, local will fight you.
What?
Earthquake
weather?
There's this annoying thing where people think they can predict an earthquake by the weather.
Interesting.
And it is a Californian fight. Like, I'll fight you if you say, "Oh, it's earthquake weather." It is so cliche to me when people say that.
It's like a calm, sunny day, and they just randomly say it's earthquake weather.
Overcast.
Overcast days. Okay. Good to know.
Whatever.
But you cannot predict an earthquake. I'm sorry. You can to like, they have it down to like 30 seconds now or something crazy. But you really can't predict an earthquake like that.
I've come to realize we can predict when you see a whale. You can say, this is the kind of day when you see whales, and then they've just popped up out of the water. Like, but
like when I lived in, like, we have tsunami warnings and like stuff like that here, but when those are going off, it's like 150 miles away. Like, it's just warning you that it's coming towards you. When I lived in Portland, they would set those off all the time. Anytime there's an earthquake, like a heavy earthquake in the ocean or in Japan or something, it would go off. Wow. There was a new volcanic eruption in Iceland too. I think about that all the time. Like Mount St. Helens was right before a lot of us were born, but that spread ash from Washington all the way to here.
Yeah.
If you don't know, where is that Wayne Road is going to Mainland Ferry. There's a park on the part of the hill. The place is a part. Oh, excuse me. The place is the part that once was part of the Baja Peninsula. Crazy.
Yeah, that's North Saanich, not very far from Swartz Bay. Are you talking? I'm just trying to think about what parks are there. Horse Hill? Is that the one?
Did you say Quartz Hill?
Horth.
Oh,
Horth.
Because we have a Quartz Hill around here.
But that whole end of the island is almost completely park.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about them. Absolutely. I think the last one that I felt in North Carolina, I was pregnant with Emma. So, and I thought, and she was rumbling, like she was doing her somersaults and stuff. So I didn't even know it was a real earthquake until I saw the news.
And I play this weird game. Is it vertigo, an earthquake, or am I just moving around a lot in my chair?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a bunch of free hanging things in here. That's the only true way that I know it's an earthquake.
When they start swaying.
When I was a kid, we had this appliance table, and there was this, one of those cliche like happy family home things on. It was on like a hook. That was our earthquake detector because it was free hanging.
Mm.
And if that thing was swinging, there was or is going to be an earthquake. And Rose is the turn going into Schwartz Bay Terminal. Nice shooting star flowers right there.
There's a lot that's changed out, like in that near the ferry terminal there. It's Land's End Road that goes into the terminal itself. It's just it's crazy.
Oh, I missed. Did I miss? Oh, I shouldn't have looked. I was being cocky. Did I miss? Oh, no, I didn't miss.
I think. Okay, now I got to look on the map because I think Wayne Road goes out to Deep Cove.
Mm.
Okay, let me see.
Oh, it is spring break because I am productive.
Yeah, it goes right out to Deep Cove.
Is there any place like in Tacoma, Washington? There's this place called Gig Harbor, and you can smell it from anywhere in Tacoma. Is there anywhere where you get the Tacoma aroma?
Well, I mean, out here where I live, if you want me to, I mean, I don't know the Tacoma aroma, but it just smells like seawater. It smells like ocean where I live. Like I can get up and go downstairs, open my front door, and that's what you smell. It's ocean.
That's a beautiful smell, though.
Yeah. I don't know what Gig Harbor smells like. Like I know where Gig Harbor is, but I just don't know it.
It's gross.
Okay.
As someone who wasn't from there. But that's it's one of those weird things that people who are from there talk. Like when I first showed up, at least 4 or 5 people told me that. It's one of those small talk conversations that people have.
I wonder what's there that makes it smell bad.
There's this whole scientific thing behind it, but like it was just all Charlie Brown's teacher after a while. I try to pay attention. I try.
Your man here, shut off.
Hey, Sydney, great to see you. Oh, hold on. We've had a few earthquakes in Arizona, but nothing major. Wow. When I lived there, I'm sure there's earthquakes everywhere. The earth moves here almost every day, and I don't feel it. I'm sadly just used to it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's bull kelp, Ollie. But that usually only starts to stink in like the height of summer when it's like.
That's what I was going to say. Was it something that grows like algae or something that's on the water?
I think so.
Yeah, it's probably. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised then if it's a harbor, like the seaweed probably gets washed into there. So in July, August, and then it starts to rot.
Exactly. Yeah.
It stinks.
And when the wind shifts, you're like, woof. But you don't smell that anywhere else. It's weird.
Yeah, it smells a bit more like rotting fish. That when the kelp comes washing up. Yeah, it's great.
Everybody wants to smell that. Mm.
All right, let's turn these inside out. I think we have pants. Now I have the Johnny Carson theme stuck in my head.
Nice.
Na, 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 na. Oh, look how green that chunky tweed is.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's something.
that's some
But yeah,
tweed.
it's worth living with the stink of the kelp for a couple of months, because the kelp beds are where the otters live.
Mm.
So without the kelp, you wouldn't have the otters.
Is that kind of like the people that live near the airport? They pay less money because they're every 15 minutes a plane's going past their house.
No, they you don't pay less to live near the airport here, because then you're living in Deep Cove, and it's pretty swanky out in Deep Cove.
Oh, I don't know why that's so difficult. It's also cheaper near certain railroad tracks too, because we have major junctions.
Mm-hmm.
And imagine you're just sitting in your house at 2 a.m, and then you're the first thing the train sees, so it lets its horn off because it sees a town.
I love the sound of trains doing their thing.
Oh, the freight trains and things that come through. We get one like at 2:00 in the morning, and then there's usually one right when we're going to school, and I try to beat it. So
I used to live in an apartment complex where there was a train that would run through the entire middle of the apartment complex.
Oh.
It was huge.
Whoa.
When I see apartments,
Mm-hmm.
there was like 500 units, 600 units.
Mm-hmm. That's quite a bit.
Yeah, that's a big complex.
Big community.
Actually, we drove past it.
Did we?
Yeah.
You didn't. I mean, that wasn't part of the tour.
It
so
was.
I don't remember.
It was. I was just pointing and talking, though.
You were pointing, yes, yeah, and driving.
You know, I have to say this though. I want the world to know this, that I'm a safe driver.
Yes.
I mean, I drive the speed limit.
Yes, you do.
I like to eat, so I pull over often.
And
You're very cautious as a driver. You are. You really are. Mm-hmm. You obey lights and signs.
I'm just saying, I do when it comes to driving, and that's not even being facetious. I've learned, and I've learned the hard way.
I can't just ride with anyone. I'm just going to let everybody know this, because I critique. Like sometimes I can be a really bad, passenger princess. That's what I call myself. But I felt comfortable. I was like, oh, I can do this. Like, he wasn't like on tailgating anyone or anything.
I used to be an aggressive driver, but I gave that up, and it's just not worth it.
Same.
Mm-hmm. I didn't feel like my life was threatened at all at any point in time. And I can't say that when I'm riding in anybody with North Carolina.
You know what it is too, is that people are always rushed here, and I've learned just to not and I know this sounds cliche, but if you're in a rush, leave the house 10 minutes earlier. I know that's cliche to say, but it's just crazy to me how much of a rush people are here.
Or just call somebody and say, hey, I'm running late. I'll be there in a minute. Just, kids got in the way, or hey, I couldn't find my favorite shirt. I don't know, whatever it is.
I usually leave quite early because I would rather be there sitting there wasting 15 minutes ahead of time than be stressed at all about being late.
Because I have white coat syndrome. So when I go to places, I try to get there early so I can just chill out. Because I don't want to be late for anything.
I'm the same way. I just call it time anxiety.
I have that too, a little bit.
But just you know what though? I've never been fired for being late. People always tell me that, man, you are on time. I pride myself with that. There's nothing wrong with being dependable. We have a train track about 3 miles from here, and I love the sound of the whistle.
Mm.
I like that too, just not living close. I told my husband that I can drive from every seat in the. That's a T-shirt, Laura. I love that.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
Good job, Laura. Patent pending girlfriend.
Yay! Absolutely. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure. Okay, it passed a few tests.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking that you were putting pants on.
You're just used to me turning my. Oh, there's
I
a
am.
Mountain Dew.
I am. You gonna do your famous kick?
Hold on. Okay. In a kick, I had to make sure that.
Yeah.
No, those rips from my old pants scared me. So I'm a little bit more cautious. Oh, let me move the microphone. Perfect. Bam. And we have green pants.
Even your socks match.
If you see matching black socks, that's like time to wash the white.
Yeah.
If I'm pulling matching, I almost blend into the carpet.
You look a couple shades darker, but yeah, you're
I
good.
know. Bam. Get ready for the short. Add Shalimar. Bam.
Gray cape.
Great. I'm looking for the green though. I gotta iron that out. I'm looking for the green, but we'll see if I find the gray.
Well, you could always, half the short can be green, half the short can be gray, and then we can have the great debate.
I have time anxiety bad, but if I'm not 10 to 15 minutes early, I feel like I'm late. Same way.
Yeah.
Laura, I am the exact same way. People tell my son, they're like, man, you are on time for MMA. There's a reason why. It's me. Thank you. Thank you so much, Andrea. Thank you, Laura. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Pam, thank you so much. Looks darker in the shade and lighter. It does. It does. Katie, of course you can. Hold us. See, the microphone's in the way. I do squats. Of course you can. Katie wants a show, and I'm here to provide.
I don't ask ever since the Chap episode we had.
Well, this is a far away angle.
Yeah, but yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, Shalom wasn't. Were you around, Shalom, for the Chap episode?
And that's actually a good question that Katie asked, because I've had to learn to take my backside and my bad side into consideration.
I think I've been around for one or two. Yeah.
Yeah.
1 or 2. Mm-hmm.
Man, I died.
The jab episode, that was a little too personal.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Sydney. Thank you. You know what's really funny? YouTube blocks out this word. In my shorts, I had to go and approve this to be in my YouTube shorts.
Oh, wow.
Today. Because it said I had a comment, and it bothers me when I can't see the comment. So when I'm looking, I'm like, why are they blocking comments? See, now I want to go back to see if they have any more. Got any more of that green tweed, man? You got any more of that green tweed?
They're open tomorrow. It's Tuesday.
Oh, I'm trying not to go.
Are you going to go to work tomorrow morning?
Yes, the thing is, when I go to work and then I go to the swap meet, I'm wiped out for the rest of the day.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
And then but it is spring break.
Yeah. Really? So you don't have to bring him to school, so that you take that out of the day.
True.
You can sleep a little bit longer.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you. I do squats. Oh, Sydney, don't be sorry at all. It's YouTube's fault. It's YouTube's fault. YouTube is so all over the place. Like today, I specifically looked up the song Purple Rain. There's hundreds of shorts with Purple Rain. I posted it. They blocked me. So Shalom wouldn't have been able to see my short. It said only visible to people in America.
Oh,
What?
that's horrible.
Because it'll say partially blocked.
Hmm.
And it'll tell you where it's blocked. But then Alibaba was able to comment.
Always special.
So I don't know. YouTube is so all over the place.
His VPN is America.
No, but I was so mad when I saw that. They made me switch everything. YouTube, I don't know. It's confusing sometimes. The terms and service, and even like Rah Rah Rasputin. There's a ton of people that have that as a short. Every time I try to post it, they block me completely. Chunky Tweed that's little sis's name. Now I feel like I'm in a jug band. Where is my banjo?
Oh, I forgot the spoons. Hold on.
My little sis Chunky Tweed. This Ma Tweed and Pa Tweed, Grandpa Tweed, Uncle Tweed.
Okay, if you're playing the spoons, I'm playing the comb with a rolling paper wrapped around it so that it makes that buzzing sound. Like
I've got
the
everything
spoon.
for you right here.
Okay.
Amazing.
And everybody gets tambourines. Oh, and I have harmonicas keyed in different keys. I have all kinds of fun stuff. We can go full, and I have a bunch of Platte Valley jugs. So we can go full jug band.
Nice.
And I learned as a kid, you fill them with water and do. I can go crazy with a jug.
Well, I'll let you play the jug.
Oh, we're still losing to the Kraken. Come on.
What's the score?
It's 2-1 with 11 minutes left.
You're in the third period already?
Yeah.
Well, it is 1 o'clock my time almost. So yeah, you're in the third period. You never know, they can come back. 11 minutes is a long time.
That's a lifetime. Up here, we sing that rah rah poutine stuck in my head.
You're gonna have poutine someday, and you don't like it.
You know what? It's one of those. There's all kinds of things. Like
that's gonna be good.
There's all kinds of stuff. Somebody one day was like, "Oh, would you eat this, this, and this?" And I was like, "I'd never eat that." We went to a Filipino restaurant. I pointed and I'm like, "I want this. This is the greatest stuff ever." They're like, "Dude, this is exactly what I was telling you about." I don't know these things. I just point and say, "Oh, that's tasty."
Hi, Giselle.
Hey, just came to say 20 is 20 make twin. And now she's going to change like 5 different shades.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for the compliment.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm going to leave that up there for a minute. Thank you.
Whoever you are.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I'm glad I don't have my real screen name up. I'll have to go dig.
I heard him get Alibaba. You're inspiring me too.
You did not.
No, I'm sitting here wondering. I'm still wondering why I bought a Mountain Dew.
Ollie, you must have supersonic hearing. You heard that crinkling of a wrapper. The mega eggs.
Should I make another pair of pants?
You can take that comment off. I don't know who that person is, so I don't approve.
You have admirers. Well, we're on the internet.
I have an admirer, and I'm grateful that I have admirers.
When we were in Vegas, people were walking into pools. Some guy fell in the river staring at you.
They stop. Was it you?
Some guy fell over a curb staring at you.
They did not. Stop playing.
Yeah.
Of course, I wasn't looking anyway. So.
Yeah, I saw the whole thing. People
Mm.
literally falling on the floor like they're at a Michael Jackson concert.
They were looking at the cowboy hat. Sounds. You do, Ollie. You do. You surprise me.
Always used to my compulsive I'm trying to stop with the eggs, but they push those things. And you know what? They put them at every entrance and exit. So when you're entering the store, you're like, let me grab some eggs. Let me grab some eggs.
I'm looking up this person.
Andrea's like, oh gee. Andrea's like, pour some more syrup on that. Okay, I gotta change my tweed pants. Oh, these are.
He can make T-shirts for you.
These are.
He's a graphic designer student.
Hey, welcome to the House of Sewing.
Yeah.
We need
Passionate
500
art design.
We need 500 T-shirts that says Twinny McTwin is extremely hot with the sun in the middle.
You got that? Oh. We'll see if he comments.
Oh man.
We got more too. Yeah.
I'm just putting my jeans back on. Should I make a chunky tweed headband?
Oh. Chunky tweed headband.
That might be itchy.
I think it would be. I
would definitely need some lining on that one.
Yeah. But I think it would look cute in my head. Big old thick one. High on the bottom. Yeah. We're going back to the 70s. Because apparently I need tweed in my life. Just a little bit.
Hey, when I made my first leaky dish, that was a hit. And look, we have a whole category now.
True.
And that was tweed and denim, which is the name of my punk band. Oh, it's my folk band. It's tweed and denim.
I sent you a picture of the leaky bucket dish.
I saw that. I loved it.
Yeah. You just got to put my face in the middle of it, and then we can go from there.
Oh, Andrea has been a graphic designer for over 20 years now.
Girl, we need some T-shirts.
I have so many questions.
Yeah. I need help.
Should I buy one of those presses I see on Amazon? I want one so bad. And I saw this young man at the Vegas quilt show. He had one and was selling T-shirts $25 a pop. I can do that. Hey, Zodi.
Hi, Zodi.
Lover boy, turn me loose video headband. Yeah. Oh, see, all these kids did.
And the red leather pants.
Oh, I'm here. I've been threatening to wear red leather for years.
Oh, hey.
Let's go full Mike Reno. Why not?
Eddie Murphy. Raw. Eddie Murphy Raw. I can't remember. 1980. I can't remember. Great to see you.
Hi, Zodi.
Reese's eggs are the best candy. Thank you. See, Andrea gets it. Yes, a heat press. Because I see them from like 60 all the way to 200. They all look the same.
It is a heat press.
Buy a used heat press.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw someone making money and I was like, I could do that.
We could go to quilt stores, quilt shows, and have a booth for that.
The guy, because my first thought, I almost bought a Ripper t-shirt. It was a seam ripper and the Jaws thing. But then I was like, I could make that.
Yeah.
They go out of business often. That's not a good sign.
I bet.
And everyone tells me I should use my heat press. I looked it up and my press isn't the kind that I should use. Because it periodically shoots out steam. Even when it's off. Even when the steam thing's off.
So I guess my boyfriend's not on here anymore. Can you answer my question?
You scared him off.
I scared him off. Yeah.
You know what? You have to ask him. Can you afford a Highland cow?
Oh, when I
I think
see him
we're gonna
again, we will. We will. Like, hey, there's Lucy May right here. I want a micro mini Highland cow.
Andrew says, "Tell me what you need for shirts. I'll hook you up." There you go. There you go.
Girl. All right, we're on it. We have lots of ideas. Lots and lots of ideas.
You can just tell people, that I'm taking applications for your sugar daddy position.
Oh, yes.
And
Yes.
yeah,
Yep.
just
We're
Gotta
taking
feed the cow.
my
Gotta feed that cow.
Yeah.
I can ask my niece for advice if you're looking. She made and sold T-shirts for a good while. Totally. I want to press. Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hi. How are
Welcome
you?
back. I need
Yes.
I need a press, but I don't want to
Yes.
spend too much money, and I don't want to get something that's cheap that's gonna break.
Yeah.
You just came for that.
Like, how you doing? Hi. I
Monday-
mean, if he's going to talk
Monday-
to me, he might as well talk to me. Don't be shy
Monday.
now.
Oof. Today has been one for the record books. You know what? I should have slept in. When I woke up this morning, something told me, just lay here. Just lay here. Just lay here.
He put his phone number down.
Monday has been Mondaying. I'm just saying.
Mhm. So what part of the country do you live in? That's the only part I need to know. Are you a West Coast or East Coaster? Like, that's the big thing. Because I only hang out with certain type people.
I'm going to have to mute myself in a second.
Yes, we're accepting applications.
Go ahead, Shalom.
There's only a small deposit that you will need to make in payable to me, and then you can just fill out our questionnaire, and we'll get back to you soon.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have to send the questionnaire. Definitely. Definitely. Chicago. Hey, I've been there a couple times. I was just actually,
Oh, you got there. I was about to say you were just there.
I was just there actually a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Could have got a
I was flying
T-shirt.
home.
Oh, good times.
Yeah.
So what in the chunky tweet is going on? I had
Hey,
to say that.
do not use my name in vain, bruh.
Bruh.
Do people say bruh or brava in Canada?
It depends. It depends on where you're from. Quite often, a lot of people on the island here, or people who live on the small islands, like the Gulf Islands, they say brudda.
Okay.
Like the Hawaiian brudda.
Yes, exactly.
But then there's also like the young Gen Zer types always say bro. And so there's some people who say bruh, but that's usually like joke. They're not being serious.
I used to bruh all the time until bruh became a saying. Because I say bruh, but if I'm saying bruh, it's not a positive thing.
No, it's
If I am bruh and you broke something, there's a pipe leaking and we're standing there trying to figure out where to cut off the valve, like it's bad.
Yeah. There's very few times when it is used unironically.
Ooh, Andrew's getting down to the nitty gritty. She's like, where in Chicago? I wasn't even going to ask those questions.
We need details here in the House of Sewing.
Yeah. Yeah, we have competition there, my friend. Where'd he go?
Now that it's spring break, like, what should I make next? Should I make another coat? But this is the trap I fall into. I've already made a coat. That apparently people like it because they're watching it. I should take 5 minutes off. But I'm a sewist and I cannot stop sewing. I go from one project. I have 2 pants. Those are 2 shorts. You know.
You're creative. I really think that you need to make your Jinkos.
Oh, I keep on forgetting about that.
Come on
now that I have time for the tutorial. Filming tutorials take forever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's north side twice.
This poor guy's just getting
Yeah,
grilled
bro,
over
welcome.
here.
No, welcome to the house of sewing. You
Right.
sew, I sew, we all sew. We are.
Welcome to our life. We're going to just continue
No,
asking questions
this is
until we
nothing
do.
but love. This is nothing but love. Twinny
Absolutely.
McTwin is putting you on the fryer tonight.
Yeah, we
He even
We're
called me
going old school. We're going old
He-
school.
He's been watching for a while.
No, I mean he came back with a sense of humor, so
did.
that was the winning move, right?
We
Absolutely.
all like
Now,
sense of humors.
now we're
Yes,
getting right in there. Yeah.
Nothing but love.
absolutely.
We're just having a good time. Monday has been terrible to me. This Monday and last Monday too.
Yeah. I
I
can't
needed
talk about
this.
it.
I
Mhm.
needed the north side of Chicago today. I needed this. Oh,
Oh,
Sweet home Chicago.
I've been
thank
watching a
you.
lot of 19. Every time you say Chicago now, it makes me think I've been watching a lot of 1970s baseball. Man, things were just different back then. People were smoking cigarettes in the dugout. People had afros everywhere. Everyone had an afro. Everyone. Wicker Park, Bucktown.
Right.
Oh my
So-
God, Andrea is bustling it on it. No, Andrea is, she's just she's doing her duty here in the House of Sewing.
I
No,
appreciate it. Yeah,
she's a filter. She's being the filter.
she is.
You know, she probably it sounds like she knows what kind of people live in what parts of
Mhm.
Chicago.
So
You
how
know?
old are you?
I
That's
should have
another
done
one.
this a
That's right.
while ago.
What?
No, I made Andrea blue.
Oh, yes.
Oh
Yay!
yeah.
Where is she? I don't see her blue yet.
Well, I just did it.
I'm gonna bet for twin face. Thank you. Thank
Everyone
you.
needs to be vetted around here.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to stop watching this commercial. Carl's Jr. has triple burgers, and I might have to eat one in the hospital.
No.
Doc Ellis threw a no-hitter while tripping on LSD in the 70s. And I watched the Raleigh Fingers game too, where he was Tony Montana high. And it was weird because you know that he's ripped in that
You look
game.
so good in blue, girl.
He admitted. So
Woo.
that was fun. Yay.
Welcome to the Wrench Club.
Yes. Oh,
Yay. Welcome to the House of Sewing. You wrote that song.
interesting. So fun.
I need to go back and get that song that Andrea wrote, the Sponge Williams song. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so
Well,
much.
I think we have to call him Jazzy because you know.
So yeah,
Jazzy.
we'll be back on Wednesday, Jazzy.
Jazzy
Yeah.
Jeff.
So you have to come back,
Mhm.
If you know that, don't forget to take your aspirin in the
but
morning.
you have to be ready for like 100 questions because you just can't come out of the gate talking like that and then just.
Oh, I'm gonna fall over in my folding chair. You know she's gonna place me in time. Oh.
Good
Nice-
night. I hope you sleep
nice.
well.
Nice to meet you, Jazzy.
It's nice to meet you.
Come back and
Absolutely.
say hello.
Thank you so much for hanging out.
Well, I have channel. You found this channel. There's so many creators on this channel that come in that this channel. We get to know
He's
all
got
of
a
us.
vintage Kenmore.
Oh, I am actually sitting in
Jazzy.
a room. I can help you with that. I can help
Yeah.
you with that, Jazzy Jeff.
He has like 1 million of them.
Not kidding.
You're in there. You came to the right place.
You did. You found the right rabbit hole to go down. Now I'm not going to go back to my regular name.
Oh, come on, Kings. We're losing to the Kraken.
Well, good night, Jazzy.
That's like getting
I'll see
beat
you
up by
later.
your 140-pound cousin.
Mm.
Well, Zodi showed up just in time for the action.
Absolutely. I was obsessed with Fresh Prince when I was a kid. I loved that show. I watched every episode.
Mhm.
I was obsessed with Fresh Prince.
Hugs are always great.
I have a 158, 521. Absolutely. I have a collection from the 1950s through modern sewing machines. and Montgomery Ward, JC Penney's because I'm crazy. You know what's funny, Andrea? Jazzy Jeff he still is putting out music. You should check out his YouTube channel. It's amazing. Just the skill that he has is unmatched. He's considered one of the greatest DJs of all time. And he's produced a bunch of songs that we've heard. It's just he uses his real name. Thank you so much for stopping by. Seriously, thank you so much. We're fun. We are fun here in the House of Zoe. That's usually how it goes. I show up and things pop off. I'm magnetic like that. Absolutely, Zoe.
You are.
Absolutely.
You are a magnet.
Zoe, I miss you when you're not on. You got to be here, Zoe. You do. When you can.
I think he was probably on uncle duty tonight. That's my guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he did not show up in the first 2.5 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. I understand. But he's here now. Does he know that your new name is Chunky Tweed?
I mean, he does now. We all got family Tweed names.
Yeah. Do we have one for Zodi?
Oh.
He needs a.
He can be Bubba Tweed for
Bubba
sure.
Tweed. Bubba and Chunky Tweed together.
Yep.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Good times.
Go look in the middle bedroom. There's a bunch of white t-shirts. Just be careful of a fabric-a-lanche.
Oh.
Here, take a flashlight.
Hi, kiddo. How you doing?
Okay. There's a bunch of white shirts. Okay.
Hi, Sheila. How are you doing?
Hey,
Welcome
Sheila.
in.
Dang it, I keep clicking back onto the YouTube. Like, I've got 2 windows open.
Yeah.
One is for YouTube and one is for the restream. And when I click on the YouTube one, it means that I can't use my M button to get, to unmute myself.
Yay, how's it going? I've been listening for a while, ready to go to bed. Great to see you. We're actually having a good time tonight. Monday,
yeah,
chewed me up and spit me out.
We definitely turned this Monday around. We just said, don't make me turn this Monday around. And it made us. And we did.
Yeah, we did.
We turned this Monday around.
And you know, it's Tuesday now. I don't know where y'all are.
It is 10:03. It is 10:03 on the West Coast.
10:03 Tuesday.
When you hear the beep, beep, it is 10:03. Beep, beep.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep.
Yay, a fabric-a-lanche.
Take
a flashlight.
Tie a string to his foot.
The search party if he doesn't come back in 2 days.
I don't know. He's a teenager. He would die of starvation in 12 hours.
Poor babe.
So it better be no more than 6.
Oh, the kid eats like every 2.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm saying it better be by the time 6 rolls around.
And you know what? I'm one of those people where I can't keep that pace because he's getting buff, and I'm like, oh man, I can't fit through the door anymore.
No, Sheila, that was not weird.
That's just how his lives were sitting on.
No.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But he'll be back.
Yeah, I'm sure that you've got to cook for 4 and eat for 1.
Should we? I try not to ask, should we? No, he it's a mess in there. I have to clean. I always say whenever I have time like this, I'm like, I'm gonna clean it out. And I always end up cleaning to the chair, making a video, and then making a mess all over again.
So yeah, you just end up moving one pile over on top of another pile.
The problem is, in 2024, I made more items than 2022 and 2023 combined. I probably made 3 times more. And so my closet just exploded last year.
I remember Thanksgiving break with you in the cleaning of the closet.
Good
That's
gravy.
the first time I ever saw the closet.
Oh,
Like everyone else, the old people had seen the closet, but you brought me to the closet. And I was
it's
like, hey,
bad
look at this
now.
closet.
And I added racks. Let me
Did
tell
you?
you, like, everybody has dreams of having a walk-in closet. I will tell you the detractors of having a walk-in closet.
Walking out.
No, I was looking for a picture because I wanted to show Twinny McTwin the utter and complete kaleidoscope that is my family. We are of all shades, all looks,
Yeah.
but I couldn't find the picture. And I went under one of my racks and legitimately I had this weird claustrophobic moment of like, wow, you could legitimately get hurt in here. Like if that all came down, if you're not my size, you're not getting out of there.
And but now thing is though, William, now that you've adopted me, into the family, you have a blue person. So you got one extra shade.
Oh,
I have blue veins because of my mother's ancestry. It's the strangest thing. But so now I have to clean out the closet again.
There needs to be like a Jessica set. Like Jess I can come pick from the area.
You haven't even seen my old stuff.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Like I have stuff hanging on a rack in there that is at least like 6 to like 4 years old.
Mm-hmm. I just want to be able to go, and just like I'm going shopping. I'll wear this today.
We all remember the bagpipe. I need to find that. It was a literal clunk on my head. Hey, Ed, how's it going?
Hey, Ed. Yes.
I saw the goose egg. YouTube didn't approve this comment. I don't know why. I did have a giant goose egg on my head from a bagpipe. YouTube. This is truth, YouTube.
Yes.
Congratulations, Ed. That's
amazing.
He went. Ed went no soda. Remember from the beginning of the remember that?
I do.
He talked about that. So, I mean, I am just
proud.
Yes, amazing. Mm-hmm. 2 thumbs up.
It's a hard road to hoe.
You think it's hard? Does it still do that?
Does it?
I don't know. No, I'm not getting it. Of course you are.
Walk-in closets are a trap. House my ex had was built by her grandparents. Master bedroom had 3 walk-ins, and you couldn't walk into any of them. That's what's happening to me. My ceilings, they're not like super high in that room, but they're taller than me, and it's almost up to the ceiling. And I haven't even cleaned yet. And there's a cart that there was no clothes in front of the cart. From the ground, I've completely enveloped the cart as well. It's time. Your mom was a Smurf. Oh, I'm turning into Papa Smurf. And every time I try to grow my hair back, I'm completely white on the sides. So even my friar tuck, I would look like Moses. Bald on top, just big old fro on the side. Yikes. Yikes. Find them YouTube. He's got... Oh, if I had an ostrich egg, I'd have a little incubator. I'd grow my ostrich. It would think I'm the alpha.
I have 2 incubators for you. Which one do you want?
I would be like, eventually I'm going to ride you.
That's what you would say, yes.
I'm so feeling that pain because, I mean, my old clothes, if I dare trying to wear them, they hit the floor. Like how my shorts hit the floor 2 days ago with both my kids standing there watching me turn around and blunk. Down they go.
I have this exact opposite problem. I try something on and I'll say the sentence, this used to be baggy.
I'm about going down that road too, my friend. I've gained 15 pounds this year. I have. Gross.
Wow, even after all that walking, huh? It's
It's
because
still there.
you hung out with biscuit and gravy. I like to eat. I like to eat. I don't know what's wrong with me. I like eating.
Yeah. I didn't eat no biscuit and gravy though.
No, you're healthy. You made good choices. I'm like, can I get this in a cup? Can I drink this, please? Can I get a to-go cup of gravy? I'm crazy.
Gravy,
No, it's
I
just
can see
simple.
why some gravy should be a beverage,
Okay, this is a true story. I knew someone in Tillamook, Oregon that literally would drink butter and they passed away from it. And I think they did it as like a novelty to show off, but this
Yeah.
person did not live to be my age. So
Mhm.
don't drink butter.
Yeah.
And I will never forget that person. And I'll never forget when the person who took me to Tillamook was like, oh, that person passed away. I was like, because they drank butter.
Mhm.
It's all fun and games until you're in the hospital. And so that's where my line comes from when I say, like, oh man, I'd drink this stuff if it wouldn't put me away in a week.
No, you
Put it in your
cannot get
belt.
rid of the old belt. You cannot get rid of the old belt. It just
No.
it makes good sounds. Excuse me, I'm just shutting up now.
I'm embarrassed. And plus, my belt buckle is indecent. I just remembered. But if I showed you how many notches was in this belt, you could see how much I've gained weight.
Do you add notches to it?
Yeah. I've had this belt that I'm wearing because I couldn't find my fancy belt this morning, and I don't have time to be looking for stuff. So I have my old reliable on, and it has every notch from when I was 160 until now.
I have one of those belts that are it's just fabric and you
Hmm.
just, you don't have to have notches.
Well, this
I
is
like that belt.
leather. Like leather lasts forever. I
Yeah.
have a leather belt that I bought at Bimart in Tigard, Oregon, 22 years ago. I still have it.
Mm,
Leather lasts. Well,
it does.
if you take care of it. All I can say is that I am super simplest when it comes to clothes or anything else. I get rid of clothes that are too big or anything else. When do you not use it? You know, that is a good question. I do not get rid of clothes. Do you guys get rid of clothes?
You should see my closet. No, I haven't lately. Usually I have a 6 month to a year rule. If I haven't looked at it and I have no interest in it, then I'll put it in a pile. And then that pile ends up going to the thrift stores.
I save everything.
I figured I just go back to the thrift stores and buy some new ones. So
I
newer
want
to
to
me.
see my progression too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's weird. It's weird seeing my son wearing my old shirts because I remember when I was that skinny. And I'm like, oh man, I am not that size anymore. But in my head, I still think I'm that size.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Shalom, you meant something, Shalom.
What do you think? What do you think I meant, Jess? Jess, what do you think I meant?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Might not be on shoestring. It doesn't work anymore.
Oh.
My weight goes up and down so much that I keep my clothes. But you know what though? Like with my old pants, because last year I went up a pant size. I feel like it's sad that I'm keeping those pants. But some of them I upcycled and I'll keep forever. Like a ton of them. I even especially during the plague, I did really bored slow stitching. I'll never get rid of those, you know.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't get rid of
I
those.
should just hang them up.
But are you talking about the pants that you can't wear anymore?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd keep some of them. I probably wouldn't keep all of them.
I like I said, my weight goes up and down so much, you know.
Yeah.
What did
Hey.
she mean, Jess? Sheila and I want to know. Leaky
Nothing.
bucket.
I am not being a leaky bucket.
Because I'm over here hanging out with the chat. Me and Sheila are hanging out. I made green tweed chunky pants.
Aw,
I just like
you look
saying
great.
chunky tweed. I just like saying
Chunky
that.
tweed. You're talking
Oh.
about your sister now, Chunky.
Yep, that's me.
There, I haven't had a mountain. I've drank this much of the Mountain Dew. There is something in here.
I'm
There is
surprised.
something in here.
I'm surprised you haven't chugged it by now with all the Reese PC or the Reese peanut butter cup that you had, the coffee. Now that
But
It's
there's
a
a reason why it's the international drink of nerds. I'm telling
it's
you.
a strange combination though. I'm one of
yeah.
those people I can't brush my teeth and eat like I obsessively eat oranges.
Oh, okay.
I can't like after I brush my teeth, I can't touch an orange for a while.
No, like the combination of
No,
toothpaste and orange is
no,
just it
no.
is vile. It's absolutely vile.
And I brush with peroxide and toothpaste, so I flash fry my mouth. I sanitize my mouth in the morning because I have to talk to people and be in their face. Early. I put it this way, lost way too much weight enough to have doctor's concern. I refuse to go out and get new clothes, and I'm thinking I'm going to need small suspenders. Oh, let me know. I will hook you up. I have elastic in here. I can't say much as I drink Mountain Dew all the time. It was one of those things I haven't had one probably in 20 years. I was just feeling froggy. And plus in Walmart, the person in front of me was just, in a time loop. They were going so slow. It was time dilation. They were like literally the sloth in that movie that my son loved. What was that movie with Officer Bunny?
Oh,
with
the
the
fox.
animals. The
Yeah, the
animals.
fox.
Zootopia? No.
My son
Yes.
loved that. I miss Zootopia.
Zootopia.
He's probably in there watching don't tell people I like that movie.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
it's a
watched.
great movie. What
No,
are you
it's a great
talking about?
movie.
We watched it. I miss those days. We
And
watched that movie.
Sing is
Oh,
another
see, we
great
watched
animal
both of
movie.
those at the end of the school year. I have them bought on my Amazon account.
I've never seen Sing.
What?
I know. I've never seen it before. My son very abruptly stopped watching cartoons. And then I had to grow up. Because of my son's ASD, I had an extra 2 years of cartoons. So I feel spoiled because we hung out. I miss Peter Parker. I miss the new G.I. Joe. I miss all of it. But he wanted to start watching other stuff. And, I'm not, as parents, we're facilitators. So I'm like, okay. I'm telling y'all, Mountain Dew and Southern Comfort Frozen is delicious. I call it a redneck slushy.
Girl, they dang.
Sheila, you're giving me ideas.
There you go.
I don't even drink and I can taste that. Yes.
Oh,
I bet it would be good with gin too.
Can you imagine? Oh man, I'd be such a person.
Right now I'm having Pepsi to celebrate going that long without soda. Hey, Ed, I drink Pepsi. If you saw my fridge right now, you'd be like, how do you?
Train, Ed, don't get back on the train.
If people saw how much Pepsi I drink, they wonder why I have teeth.
Did Les get you that, Zodi? Because that is
I do not
beautiful.
drink alcohol. I have anything in my home with alcohol in it. I don't either. People are so disappointed when they come over here. I just look cool. They're so disappointed. I have no booze in my house. I don't even cook with booze. And any wine I have in here, is probably vinegar. There's this one bottle that I kept that I inherited. I just like it because it's 4 feet tall.
Is it standing up?
Yeah. It's up to my...
Yeah, then it's vinegar.
Oh, it's vinegar. and it's older than me.
You could probably sell it, though.
I would not lie to somebody. That's why,
no. Anybody that buys something that old will assume that they have a certain percentage of chance that it is just vinegar.
Oh, my grandparents and my father were obsessed with really, really, really tall bottles of wine. It was more of a display thing, but here it is 40 something years
Yeah.
later, and I still have them. 50 something years later, probably.
I guess you're just gonna have to take it to some MRI place and have them scan it for you, because that will tell you.
Zodi, I love snarky t-shirts. Hey Dre, I live for snarky t-shirts. I have at least 3 that say, "Trust me, I'm a professional," in different different things. I have too many.
Thing
I have
is,
too many snarky
like
t-shirts.
Zodi lives the life of a snarky t-shirt. Like that is his life.
Yeah.
The greatest one that I have is, it says, "I'm looking for friends with benefits," and then underneath it says, "No, really, I have terrible health insurance." I love that. I don't know why that shirt kills me. I love that shirt. When I wear it, it always gets a reaction from people. But I think we all have terrible health insurance.
Nope.
No, I know. It's an American problem.
Yeah.
I do not cook with them.
Snicker, snicker, snicker. I'm sorry, I can't
Hey,
hear you.
Dre. How's it going, Dre? Great to see you. Great to see you.
Everybody's coming out now.
I'm from Louisiana.
But now you're in Virginia, right, Sheila? Am I right with that?
I like Louisiana because of the food and the culture, but I did all the like stereotypical touristy kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I have the strongest desire to go to a part of Louisiana where they speak French and have someone speak French around me, and then so I can just turn around and answer them in French. Just that. I just like that.
Yes.
People crapping their pants feeling.
I have this patch, Zodi. I have a couple of these. I have a couple of patches that say this. Absolutely. And Sheila says, "I am." So you live in, how is VA?
Well, if you come to Road to Virginia, you can meet her, because I'm pretty sure we'll meet up.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
Okay. Well, I always go. I've been going there for the last 2 trips. Why don't you come see me?
Seriously, when Patent Pending Industries takes off, you are the PR person, and there's like 50 other titles because you don't give up. Oh, good gravy!
But just
Head Pope.
Let's not forget, though, that the America's largest quilt show is in Houston.
It's in Houston
in October.
Talk to him about this. I'm looking at you.
Actually, Butterfly brought this up a long time ago. Do they have one every year?
Every year.
That's what
October.
I thought.
Every year.
Because years ago, I said I wanted to start going to quilt shows, and Butterfly was the first person to say, "Hey, they have a huge one in Houston."
Mm-hmm.
That was actually the first one I ever heard of.
But now you can't stop, so we have to go to Houston.
And I sent Zoda the information, and he just went, "Oh Lord."
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. We can all meet together. Yes.
Yeah, and then I sent the bottom of the page advertising it had a picture of the Texas Quilt Museum, which was in a town that he used to live in.
There you go.
And I've been bugging him ever since.
Quilt shows are so much fun. At Road to California, they had bread bowls. Hey, Road to California, I'll be there next year.
Listen to me. This is bigger than Road to California, William. So just think, oh, my stomach's growling. This is bigger. They might have.
They have 500 classes. They've just classes. Yeah. They have 1,000 vendors.
They are probably going to have portrait classes. I see you.
And deep fried everythings.
And
also,
if I go to Texas and they're not barbecue, if there's not barbecue sauce on everything, if I don't get barbecue soda, I'm disappointed.
Well, I'll make sure there's barbecue soda next.
Yes, Rita, it is the one at the George Brown Convention Center.
So are we going? Are we going to put that in? We're just going to say that we're going.
Just penciling that in.
We're
Man, what
penciling
year
it
was
in,
that?
William,
I
because
haven't
that
been to
means
Houston since. Hold on, I have to cough. I haven't been to Houston in a long time.
okay, but you haven't been with us.
I mean, I haven't either.
I've never been at all.
Can you
Yeah.
take an Amtrak from Los Angeles to Houston?
He doesn't want to fly.
Alexa, can you take an Amtrak from Houston to Los Angeles?
At the moment, traffic from Houston to Los Angeles looks good.
I got you.
This route takes about 21
Yeah,
hours,
fine.
46
Alexa.
minutes by-
Thank you.
Absolutely. Happy to help.
Amtrak.
I'm not a flying fan. I'll drive there.
You know what, Sheila? I heard about
I
that.
think
Oh
I
my
think I should
gosh.
just fly out there and we can drive. Then you have to just drive back on your own. 2, 3 from LA to Houston. Got it.
I'll just let you know what gate I'll be at the airport. And
Yes. Oh, yes. We'll come pick you up.
They have a Frito Kahlo exhibit at the museum in Richmond. Something else to do if you go to the road to Virginia. I have a Frida jacket I made. I mean, a vest a long time ago.
I love Frida Kahlo so much. Such an icon. I would love to go to that exhibit.
The front of this vest and the back hole, this thing is so dusty and old.
So you can, is that round trip? Oh, is it just to Houston? Just to Houston, it's $150.
Frida says maybe.
Oh, you did it. I remember you pulling all of this stuff. When did you do this?
I do stuff. I just don't sit around here idly.
You haven't. Never mind. I'm not even.
It's magic. I'm
is.
sewing and talking at the same time.
I remember you talking about this back in January.
The whole Frida thing totally reminded me of, and these are all made by hand.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of those. Good times.
It's amazing.
I don't know if they let me walk in there with what it says on the front though.
So it takes 35 hours to get from LA to Houston.
I've actually done that drive before.
On Amtrak.
Oh, that's long.
No, Amtrak. But if we were to drive, because
21 hours. 21
Is
hours to drive. Yeah, that's what A over there said.
Thank you, Sheila. Thank you.
Yeah.
I do a lot of hand sewing. It is like my love. Hand sewing and upcycling is what brought me here.
1,600 miles.
Okay. So we just have to figure out how we're gonna. I'm not a flying fan, especially into Texas. Anyone who's ever flown into Texas knows this too.
So am I flying into
Can
LA?
It be any worse? Yeah, LAX.
Did you hear me?
The problem with LAX is that LAX is a spaghetti bowl of endless terminals. Endless. At least it doesn't have spooky stuff on the walls like Denver Airport. Anyone who's ever been there knows.
It's cheaper for me to fly into Phoenix. You can pick me up in Phoenix.
I know exactly where the airport is.
And then
I
we
could go
can,
like this
we
and
can
drive
drive
to
the
the
rest of the way.
Phoenix.
Seriously.
I'm not saying no to any of this.
I know.
I'm just we're this is
No,
the
you can't say
plotting
no
and
either.
oh, but if we go, we have to go say hi to Butterfly though.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna make a butterfly. I'm gonna finally use that giant butterfly patch I have. It's in Declan Park now. Hand sewing is the best. I still go back to it.
Now I've got that song in my head.
I have the devil went down to Georgia. I've had it for over an hour when somebody just said something about going down to Georgia. And it instantly,
Yeah.
we were talking to Candace, and I instantly had the song in my head.
He went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal.
Oh man, that's just one of those songs that was like always on when I was a kid, so I know them word for word.
I got the butterfly song though. You know that.
Well, I do not fly
Come, my
anymore.
lady,
No,
come,
if I
come.
wanted
Come,
to.
lady, you my butterfly, sugar.
Sugar
Yeah.
baby. Yeah.
It's in Tempe for Phoenix.
Mm.
Yes, is it still called Sky Harbor? Oh, like a lot of my references are so dated. Like I still call the park that the Diamondbacks play in, I still call it the Bob. They haven't called it the Bob in like 20 years because it was called Bank One Ballpark. So calling it the Bob made it sound like a friend. The secret is to fly into Houston, is to fly into Hobby Airport instead of Bush. I've I've not had a good experience in Houston. There's a cheap Phoenix sewing machine, a Phoenix 10 rotary. Oh, only Baba knows where all the sewing machines are across America.
I bet he has a spreadsheet.
If you come to Arizona, I better know about it. If I come to Arizona, I won't come to your house, Rita. I won't come.
How far are you away from Phoenix? That's what he's going to need to know.
Well, if we're driving to Houston, we're going to be heading that way anyways.
Yeah.
Because I have an idea of where Sky Harbor is a great airport.
Coming for lunch.
A long time after September 11th, it's a long story, but I was dragged off a plane by the Air National Guard.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. You talking about that one time.
But I was a mouthy kid. They figured out I was an American citizen. I got a bunch of free flights.
How are we ever going to take the world tour if you can't?
We're going to. I'm just saying, not, Houston's close. I can walk there.
Oh, okay. Okay. So,
I can't walk to Italy. I can't walk to
Are you going to drive to Raleigh too?
No, I might fly for that one. You got to pick me up though, and you won't miss me because I'm going to be the guy in see-through. I'm going to have a clear hoodie and clear pants.
No, you won't.
I will. Don't tell me I won't.
No, you won't.
Tell me I won't. You'll be picking up the virus. Like you'll be in the car. You'll be like, oh, he's gone viral and he hasn't even left the airport yet. Oh no.
Oh my word, yes. Who is his name?
And it's not anything original. The Sky Harbor is an easy airport to get around. It's easier than LAX. I will say that it is. It's way easier. We have a Bob here, but it's big old big old building. I used to go to Diamondback games all the time, so I am so nostalgic. When I watch it on TV, like I know where people are sitting. I know that whole area. You know what? I might go back to Phoenix just to watch a game this year. I'm not used to it either. Are you an Astros fan? No, not necessarily, but I would totally wear my Nolan Ryan jersey and get high fives from everybody. There's no spreadsheet for the latest picks for the sales machine. Sorry, Twinny McTwin. I'm only 51 miles from Sky Harbor. There you go. There you go. I am indeed was born and raised in Houston.
So all the good spots, Zodi, you have to bring us. All the good spots.
You think I saw this on YouTube. This couple, they had clear hoodies and pants, and so all you literally saw their underwear, literally.
Mhm.
And so, and the TSA was like, "Come on through, come on, I don't even want to touch you. Come on through."
Don't tell Jazzy Jeff.
Oh, oh,
Mm.
I'm serious. And you know what? I need to find that YouTube short. And everybody in the comments they were clowning them. They're saying all these crazy things. I'm sitting there and I'm like, that's ingenious.
Hmm.
That is ingenious.
Okay, so I've come to see you now twice. I've
Oh,
had four airport experiences going through TSA. 3 of the 4 I've gotten patted down.
see, I'm
3 of
telling
the 4.
you.
The only one that didn't pat me down was Nevada. Like they're
I
like,
cannot
oh,
I cannot
she's okay.
remember when I was not randomly selected. I cannot remember the last time I was not.
I don't get randomly selected. They said, you see this screen? You got some areas. And I'm like, you just want to touch me. It's okay. Like that's what I want to say to them. But I
See,
can't be mouthy.
if you had a clear pair of pants and a hoodie on, they wouldn't have any problem areas because they'd see it.
Yeah. I was like, what am I hiding it up there? No. They just want to touch. That's
I
all it
love, like
is.
Sheila. I'm a fan of a bunch of teams since I was a kid. Like a lot of people around here are Raiders fans. I've been watching the Rams since I was this tall, so I'm partial towards the Rams. I even watched them when they moved to St. Louis. You can buy clear clothing here at Walmart. When I was like, oh my God, I do not think so. Oh, I'm going to Arizona. I'm going to buy clear clothing from Walmart. I thought those people, that was some spy level genius stuff.
I'm looking for it.
We went to Game 7 of the World Series. I'm about 30 minutes from Sky Harbor. I used to live in Mesa way back in the day. I didn't frequent the good spots. I frequented the spots your mom warned you to stay away from. Jess, Zodi says that to you.
What?
That I didn't frequent the good spots. I frequented the spots your mom warned you to stay away from.
Oh, okay. Well, you know him now, though, maybe.
Oh my God, he isn't a designer. He's a TSA agent. I am not a fan of them. And you know what the funny thing is? I really don't even have bad memories. There was one time I will never forget in Phoenix. They were randomly selecting somebody and they picked this guy next to me to get searched. He looked at me and he's like, "You're searching me. What about him?" I'm not kidding you. He didn't get on the plane. So he probably kept on freaking out after he got searched. They were like, "No, sir, you are not flying today." Every time I've gone to Canada, whether Ontario or BC, I have been searched, all my luggage and everything. Well, that's different. When you cross the border, they do not play on any side.
They have transparent rain jackets. I can see you wearing that.
Oh, sign me up. Sign me up.
All right.
I'll have my long socks all the way up to over my kneecaps.
Oh, they're cute. They're shorts too.
Don't mention the Rams to me. I used to go all the time until they moved to Anaheim. And then from Anaheim, they moved to St. Louis. I've always got patted down by TSA, and I have some really bad experiences. See, that's what I'm saying, Laura. That's why I don't fly. What Laura's saying is the very reason I don't fly. I got tired of, I don't even want to say on YouTube. I just, no, man. And
Shalom, I just sent it to you too.
All of this was after September 11th. I flew before and I had great memories, but after things changed. It's part of swimwear at Walmart. Save cash, go to the produce aisle and get saran wrap. Cindy Lauper did that.
I doubt I will shock Ali very much if I tell him I have more than once worn saran wrap. It was for Mickey, of course.
Yeah.
I had to spoil the end of it there, just,
Yeah. Wandering minds.
Yeah. Good old saran wrap and duct tape.
I know people that would like wear garbage bags and saran wrap, but to lose weight, or they
Yeah,
would.
it helps you sweat off the extra
Yeah.
weight before weigh-ins for a lot of people.
I always
Oh
thought that.
no, my phone's at 1%.
No, I cannot fly now because I have to use the scanner and cannot have to use due to that. I get it. I totally get it.
Mhm.
I just haven't had good experiences with TSA. And it's been a long time, and I'm still bitter. Long time. Clear clothing
Well-
doesn't breathe.
We'll get you out of that funk.
I didn't think about that. It'd be hot. It's hot here too.
Mhm.
It's hot. Note to self: hide the saran wrap. And this stuff's expensive now. It can get all humid and foggy. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it probably would.
And I am a pacer. I would build up my suit would get foggy because I move around a lot.
You gotta leave it
Oh.
unzipped.
That is true. You gotta let it breathe.
You gotta let it breathe.
Yes, they have plenty of phone chargers here, Andrea. The trick is to be smart enough to use one.
Turn outside with the belt. I like that idea, Sheila. I like that. Do they have phone chargers in Canada? I used to wear a saran wrap at the gym to cut weight. See, people. I knew someone that would like. I knew someone that was huge that would wear a garbage bag. It was under my shirt. However, I would do the same thing. Oh man, the clothing I've seen was clear, but was made, and it looked more like one of those big nets you use in the ocean.
Mm.
I somewhere in here, I have a mosquito hat. It's a hat with a net.
Mhm.
I have a cheap one and a real one, but I bought one in the 99-cent store, and it set me on a quest, and I found real ones because mosquito net fashion is real.
Really?
Hats, all kinds of stuff. Poke holes in. Shalom, oh no, look up cell phone plugs and how they use them. Oh no. That is not a rabbit hole I want to fall down. Oh, good gravy.
I would, but my phone is dead.
Oh no, I killed the phone.
Oh, so we have gone around Jupiter twice this evening. You know what? Honestly, guys, you guys have made me feel better because
Good.
Monday stomped on me today.
Mhm.
Oh my God, we're getting Arctic cold blast just hit, and the house creaked. I won't say what the temperature was today. I am so sorry, Holly Baba.
Rita was saying something. I think Rita was saying that it was like 102 or something. And I'm like, yeah, it's 51 here.
Yeah, in the shade.
Yeah.
In the shade.
It was
Nope.
paradise here. I don't even. I know. No one feels sorry for the guy where it's permanently 80 degrees. You should challenge yourself to incorporate mosquito netting and tweed into an outfit. Challenge accepted. I like that.
She's turning this into Project One Runway, and I am kind of into it.
I fell down a rabbit hole because I was like, well, I live in a place where I kind of want a mosquito net, and then there's like mosquito net fashion, and it's just, I fell down a rabbit hole. I like that idea. I am not above that. 102. That's Arizona.
Yeah, and that was at 5:00 at night in the shade.
That's why no one in Arizona is pale. I dare you to show me in Arizona. I lived there. I dare you to show me anyone who is from Arizona that is pale.
I would probably be the palest person there if I showed up.
For 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
And
No.
you catch up.
No. All I need to do is go outside for a half hour and
I would be one big blister. Just one giant blister.
The whole time I lived in Arizona, I didn't get sick. it's fresh air compared to where I live in LA. And but
Yeah, but
Oregon,
everywhere is.
I was about to say Oregon was too. When I lived in Oregon, I was like, what is this? And people are like, it's called breathing. It's called breathing.
It's oxygen. It's not polluted. Mm.
Oh, when I lived in the heart of the city, I got sick all the time. When I moved, it never happened again. It's because the air was that spiked.
Yeah,
Oh,
that massive system of like tornado-y, crazy, thunderstormy junk that everybody was getting has just sucked all the warmth out of the air. So anybody who was passed over by a tornado now gets to freeze.
Yeah. It's going to be
Crazy.
like in the 50s tomorrow here. I got to wear pants.
It's
Mm.
insane. It's just, I'm not even going to look. I'm not going to insult anyone. I'm not going to look to see what it is going to be
Well,
tomorrow.
we already know it's going to be like 85 and sunny. It's not supposed to rain for the whole next week, probably, right? Sunny.
Well, it shouldn't rain for like a long time. I was in the 80s here yesterday. Now it's 47.
Yeah.
Our weather's been doing that too, though, because it never rains here. We had a bunch of 90-degree days, and all of a sudden it was 50 something in rain.
Mm-hmm.
So it comes and goes.
Hmm.
Usually stops raining right about now in the year, but it hasn't yet. I thought that it turned to actual spring, but it has not.
A lot of people that come to Arizona end up getting valley fever, though. That is true. I think because like I'm naturally a sickly person, the sun washed me out. I'm serious. The sun, it was either the sun or just the pure air. Because like I said, when I lived up north, it was the same way. It's not as bad here, but you can see the smog washing over the hill.
And then there's poor Andrea over here dealing with lake effect.
This is why I don't. This is why, like, because I know this. It's always worse somewhere else. This is why I never bring up the like. Well, I try not to bring up the weather. What is valley fever? Let's look up the Google definition. Because
valley fever. Never even heard of it.
All right. Valley fever can definitely be a concern if you live in parts of the world. Valley fever caused by fungal infection. And that can mean everything from regular flu symptoms that disappear after the body has eradicated the infection to a variety of illnesses that are triggered because the fungal infection has been allowed to spread to other parts of the body. There are 2 species of the fungi that cause valley fever illness. They're both in the soil, specifically regions of North, Central, and South America. I thought that was going to say Carolina. Sorry. Most notably, they can be found in areas that have extremely mild winters. That's Arizona, but have dry summers. Interesting. Yes, but we love the lake effect. Snow. Wow. I'm cool with it being in the 40s. It'll be 100 plus soon enough. Exactly. It gets Hades hot here. Hades hot. Yes, I am 10 centimeters of snow too. You guys, I am so sorry. I'm planning right now. I'm like, my grapes are coming back. My grape leaves are going to be huge this year. I can't wait to make stuffed grape leaves.
Oh, that'd be nice.
A respiratory illness you can die from having a severe pneumonia. It does. Valley fever does sound horrifying. There's just ways to take care of it, though. You know what? I'm extremely susceptible to lung diseases, and it didn't happen to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not saying I'm the outlier, but you know,
yeah,
that does sound horrible. I got it when I first moved to Arizona. Was caused the after effects crystallized the bottom of both of my lungs. Yeah, Arizona is no joke. No apologies. I love the snow. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, I keep on moving back here. And during the summer, it is like 100 something every year.
You can keep that though. You can keep that. But we get in the 90s and we'll have a couple 100-degree days, but then we have the humidity on top of that.
It
So
doesn't
maybe,
get like that here.
yeah.
It's just consistently hot. And in a weird way, I'm sorry to say, you'll get used to it because it's just consistently hot. And I have this weird thing. After 90, it all feels the same till 105. Then after 105, you feel like you're in an oven.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine never wearing winter clothes anymore.
Why do you think I come up on all those coats in Nevada? I'm like, oh, these people are tripping. Let me
Yeah.
see that coat.
Well, I'm really glad that you brought the jacket. So seriously.
In that desert weather is crazy because it goes from really hot to really cold. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
it was
everyone
cold,
laughs.
amazing.
Everyone laughs. The coldest place I've ever been was in Las Vegas. It was negative 17 in January.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
We have a huge, gorgeous lake with sandy white beaches, no salt, no sharks, no earthquake. True.
Yeah.
We have all that. Tarantula, scorpions. And there was one that tried to fight my boot recently.
Oh.
They're not scared of you. Okay, I lived in Michigan for 1 year. That was enough. You must be in the western part. Oh, that is so funny.
So are there scorpions everywhere?
No, it was on the. I was at the ranch. It's in
Oh,
wait, like tarantulas, all that stuff. It's on the outskirts.
okay.
Like, anywhere that's incorporated, the animals are driven away.
I just don't want to wake up in the middle of the night having to go to the bathroom. I step on the ground and like there's something right there. Like seriously, that would freak me out.
You'd be more of a lizard
Okay.
or something that crawled like a lizard or something that crawled in the house.
I'm gonna have a house lizard.
Knowing you, you'll name it and put a pink bow on it.
No, I would never catch it to put a pink bow on it, but I'd probably name it. You're right. I would name it. I'll have to figure out a really nice name for it.
Oof.
Okay. We were trying to go, weren't we?
It's been a Monday. It has been a Monday. But seriously, I want to thank you guys. You guys have helped out this shrub. I was just sitting there like a hedge, and Monday just slammed into me. So I want to thank everybody. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I already forgot that I made chunky green tweed pants.
Yes, you did.
So I'll be dancing in front of my house soon.
Yes, you
I
did.
have to go dig out a cape. Shalom, thank you so much for hanging out.
You know what? I'm always happy to be here. I'm glad I was awake.
Me too.
I did not pass out. I did not have a carb coma today. So that's good.
You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Twinny McTwin from the Twin Planets.
Yeah? Yeah? Is that all you're going to give me?
Twin.
You did really well today, by the way. I'll give you your numbers later.
I had to twin it up today.
Oh, you did because we talked about this.
Just hear this click.
Yeah, absolutely. I hear it. You don't really have headphones on. You're like you're an umpire, or you work for Ticketmaster in 1996.
Yeah.
I feel like you're clicking for a Metallica concert.
How many people?
It is amazing how I will end on this. It's amazing how many people dislike Metallica, but we'll be back at it. Dislike. We'll be back at it on Wednesday to discuss why everybody hates Metallica. Thank you so much for being here. I'm kidding.
It's Lars. It's Lars.
It is. Why? Tell me why it's not Lars. Oh, I hope. Absolutely. We all hope Tammy gets better. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I will see you guys on Wednesday. And like I always say, reinforce your seams. Be yourself. Little William in his chunky green tweed pants. Yeah, absolutely. I do need to get a British school uniform going.
Hey, I already
Your
got another
Angus,
children's book ready.
your Angus Young uniform. Yes, that needs to happen
Oh,
right
I need to go
away.
back now and see if they have any more chunky tweed. All right, you hang up. You hang up. I will see you guys on Wednesday. I hope everybody has a great evening.
No, you hang up.
I'm posting everything, so there might be a short. Who knows? I'll see you guys on Wednesday. I hope everybody has a great week. Until then, reinforce your seams, be yourself, and I will definitely see you next time.
Love
Bye,
you,
everybody.
sewing fam. Bye.
Yay!